Well, in a long while. What's going on, my favorite friends? Let me turn a little light on here for you, even though yeah. Just got up and I thought I would come on here and entertain, while educating all of you on anything that you would like. Um, so nobody's in the room now to hear me say that, so I'll say that again in a second. This is just for future dwellers. So you just gotta fast forward a little bit before Zen starts talking about something insane. Ugh. Is it that time? Is it about primed up for it? What's up, Electric Towel? Good to see you, man. Let me go grab this beverage real quick. Man, couple good days. Apparently there wasn't a storm here. Apparently, what's up, Cam? Good to see you, man. And thank you so much for the Skype the other day. I'm gonna have to look back through that and hook something up because this might be fun. We might be having a lot of fun out here, huh? It seems like the world is a lot more fun than we thought it was, huh? Wait for all you slackers to get in the room, and whoever's sitting in the back, we move in the front of the class, and then you got to raise your hand. You got to raise your hand. Yeah, yeah, explosions everywhere. Yeah, man, it ain't it funny? It ain't funny how things change, how things alter, how easy it is to alter, you know, your path just by changing your language. Like you write different now, and so because you write different, you have a different, like now you have more, because now you're a professional and you have expertise. You're able to morph. You're able to change and alter using language, everything. You're just right there on the precipice, on the cusp of it, looking into the abyss, just taking words and dicing them up and slicing them in a certain way that people go, that's the motherfucker right there. Cam neutron bombs out here. Mm. People on here don't even know yet. They don't even know Cam can write. They don't even know Cam's a writer. Mm. And that's great, man. Yeah. When you're writing and your speech are coincided, when you get to the point where speaking is easier than writing, that's a weird point. That happened to me a long time ago, because I used to be really proficient at writing. I'm very good at writing. I would say I'm immaculate. I'm one of the greatest writers ever. But it takes too long. And so my penmanship becomes poor because I have so much working in my head that my hand is trying to catch up with what my mind is doing and what my mouth can do faster. Yeah, that was that was even then. Yeah, that's cool, man. Even then when I was doing WordPress, it was pressing me to like condense information into like a space of time, which was me typing something. I have 1 minute worth of thoughts, and I have 10 minutes worth of writing. And I'm trying to somehow, how can I take all of this thought and turn it into something here? And I don't want to forget the next thing I'm thinking about, but I also want to put it on page like this. I'm trying to use my fingers. I'm trying to use 10 fingers to describe what goes on in my mouth that's using 26 letters, that's describing what's going on in my mind, which is fucking infinite possibilities. So I took infinite and collapsed it to 26 letters and then collapsed it into my hands, which are, well, it's not even 10 because your thumbs only use the space bar. So now all of a sudden I got 8. Now we're back to eating things up again. So we're eating things with our fingers. We're sitting here typing with our 8 fingers. So see the eating again. See the IT information technology. See the I Ching. The I Ching is eating. This is why eating is so very interesting. Even when we're typing, we're eating. Like you're eating up that keyboard. Heating up, eating up. You got to heat up your food, eat up. So no, there's a couple fun words to play with. Hey, what's up, Cephalus Sanchez? Good to see you, man. Oh, your name is Sai. Like, okay, okay. Sai? Why? Sai full. Seifel Sanchez, Seifel, am I right there? Seifel? I can say Seifel Sanchez. This is correct? Just give me a thumbs up if that's correct. Seifel Sanchez. Because you know I get talking fast and yeah, Cam, I hear you. You say honestly, man, we're trying to change the world out here. Get rid of the word trying. Get rid of we're changing the world out here. You've already witnessed it happen. You're doing it yourself. Don't 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 sell yourself short by using such a trivial word. Trivial, which is try. Try is of the word trivial. Don't try. There's no trying. Bruce Lee told you there is no such thing as trying. Well, it wasn't even Bruce Lee. It went back farther than that. Who was it that said there ain't no such thing as trying? I mean, he didn't say there ain't no such thing as trying, but the origination of that was like, was it Socrates or Socrates or was it him? I don't know. Yeah, man. Did you? Hey, Cam, have you ever seen my Instagram picture of me at a festival when I actually put my gold gown on? Did you ever see that picture? Go to my Instagram and go like maybe I don't know, maybe like 100 or so pictures down, and you'll see that picture. You haven't seen it? Do it right. Do it right now. Go to Instagram and go to my Instagram and scroll down to like you'll see it. There's two really prominent pictures of me. I have a gold circle on my forehead and a gold gown on. I went to a festival in this New Orleans festival. It was right across the street from my house. Amazing festival. It was weird. Just I met somebody and they were like, "Hey, I got free fucking VIP tickets. They're yours." I was like, "Cool." And so I came to this festival, but I had to bring a change of clothes because well, I didn't know it at the time. I don't know why I don't know why I knew I had to. I mean, I'm sure I knew why I had to, but I put that on what you see me there. I couldn't make it to the other side of the festival. I had to walk into the club and like, change my clothes to be able to walk outside. I couldn't get the whole way through. It was crazy. It was crazy. Doing that, yeah, Yoda. Yeah, but who was before Yoda, Electric Tao? Like, I mean, that's famous movie style, right? So you got Bruce Lee and you got Yoda, but who was the originator that, as far as we can tell, who said that? Was it like it was I think it was one of the Greek philosophers. But then you go, okay, who instructed the? Everybody goes, oh, somebody went and trained with the Greek philosophers. Well, who trained the Greek philosophers? I'll tell you who. I did. The gods did. Mm. What's up, Jude Meister? Always good to see you. What up, Critical Depth? Yeah, yeah. So who before all that? That's what I'm really interested in. Not that I ever think there's any sort of um, prime source. I don't think there's a prime source of anything. As much as we talk about prime source being consciousness, then we have to say, well, what is consciousness? Like right now, I'm awake. Okay, I'm wide awake. Look at me. I mean, I'm a little sleepy. Whatever. I just got up. But what is the prime source of me creating right now? And this is something I was just watching one of my other videos. My last one got fucking taken down. I knew it was gonna, but it was just there for the people that showed up. It was a lot of music and me fucking wilding out. But the that video and the video before, I was talking about like what is the source of your consciousness? Everybody's like, oh, they want to be real conscious. You want to be part of the conscious community? Okay, conscious community. Here's a question for you. What's giving you consciousness? Is it the community, or is it yourself, or did it come from outside of you, or is it just is it a tight spiral? Meaning, if you're in the conscious community, what you are is this thing. Pew 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 pew. I'm way outside the conscious community because I'm making giant spirals. Conscious community is inside of what I do. I'm not inside of the conscious community. Do you see the difference? Recognize this. This one little thing. This is not me. I don't fucking care to be inside or outside of any vortexes or any circles or any spheres of influence. I don't care about that. Me no care, boy. But the conscious community, what they do is they it's just like vegan. I'm going to show you something very, very important here. Their circle becomes smaller and smaller. It's more concentric, and it spirals in. It doesn't let anything else in. It becomes a very small little small something. Now, an iota of influence. No, that's fine. They can do that. But that they do the same thing as every other community does. They cut themselves off from the whole. They become a whole within the whole. I'm the whole goddamn thing. And you need to say the same thing out loud. Say that, I am the whole goddamn universe. Use any words you like there. You don't got to say goddamn. You can say God chosen. You can say, you don't even got to use God. I'm the whole universe. Simple. What they do is they take from the universe and they go, well, no, but this is the right way to do it. This is the right way. This is the righteous way. And all of a sudden they become nothing. They become so small that they go off into their own little, they're going to be nothing soon enough because they disassociate themselves from what everyone else is. They call themselves vegan, which makes them vacant from mind, from actual consciousness. They're part of the conscious community. They're part of the vegan community, the vegan community. They're cutting themselves off from what consciousness is. I can talk to anyone. I don't talk to just vegans. Why would I do that? That's retarded. Why would I talk to just vegetarians? Wouldn't I speak to the mass, to the whole system? Why would I close myself? Why would I even call myself a flat earther? I'm not a flat earther. I'm not a vegan. I'm not even a vegetarian. I'm not. I don't drink piss. I mean, I drink piss, but I'm not in urine therapy. I'm not any of this shit. This is what happens is people get in these. They start closing themselves off from everything else. And then I have to go and ask, what does it mean to be conscious? Where are you getting your consciousness from? If you're inside of a tiny little community, you become as small as that community's consciousness is. But if I'm part of every single community, if I'm an umbrella for that entire community, I know everything every community does because I've taken the communion. So I've come to communion with everyone. It's all fine. It's all lovely. Why would I be a meat eater? Why would I be a vegan? Why would I be part of the conscious community? Why any of these things? A tidbit of Zen wisdom for the day. That took a little bit, but you're welcome. Yeah, Cam, you seen that gold gun? That was good, huh? That's one of my favorites. You seen the orange one that I got with the hoodie? That was for Halloween. It just so happened I would like to wear that all the time, but it's made out of it's like one of those plastic material type shits, So it's not really suitable for the summertime. It would be good for like a fall, the fall, like obviously Halloween, that kind of Harvest Fest. That's why there's a hood on there, so in case Shaman got to go. Did you see that one too? Did you see the orange one? The orange one with my hoodie up. That's good. Yeah. Sometimes I like the way I look in clothes, and that's one of them. E pluribus unum. What up, Zatetic Jim? Electric towel. Let's let me do this copper David Copperfield for you. You want a field of copper? Give me 1 second. Okay. If I do that with my beard, am I starting an electrical charge there? You rub on a balloon. Okay, copper tools. His name was David Copperfield, but there was a David Copperfield before him. It was just the book. I've never read it, but I know the magician. So, if you can just deduce from our nature, like what's around us, we can look at these stars. David Copperfield is a star. He's a huge, giant magician. So if magician means magic, what you get is magnetics. And if his charge of his star comes from copper fields, how should you, when you're in your garden, out in the copper fields, you should have copper in the fields. Because the copper, is a battery. This is why we have copper top batteries. This is why copper is in everything. Now, if we go and grind that copper through the field, it's going to cause an electrical occurrence within the soil. So if we change all of the tools, if everyone that has a tool right now that's out in their garden, every little everyone in their little garden, and then the giant corporations, I mean, we don't have to kill the corporations. This is what has to be. This is the biggest part of the story that I tell. The corporations aren't evil; they're just dead. But we can change the dead to anything we want. We can, because we're the living. So if the corporations, instead of using the steel and using everything else, because they're stealing. This is what steel does. They're stealing from you. This is why blue steel, okay, blue and stealing. If they would just change all of their materials, and they can keep the rows going this way just to make it easy for them. Well, in the future, I'll change the way that their gardens grow, because it's not supposed to be in straight lines. It's supposed to be in concentric circles or spirals. Spirals is the better word, but it's hard to do that. But if they would change everything to copper, that copper interacting with the soil and all of the minerals that are in the soil, because there's minerals in the soil. If you pull like magnets and copper, everything that you know about, everything in the electrical universe is magnets and copper, and the copper is for a conductive purpose. So if I take through the soil, if I put magnets within the copper, now we're taking next level shit. If I take a copper tool and put magnets in there the proper way and pull it through the soil, you're electrifying the entire. Now all of a sudden you put a seed in there, it's going to grow so fast and it's going to be huge. I mean, I can't give you exactly why it happens. It has to do with a periodicity of the elementals vibrating back and forth. It gives you a sine wave. If I pull a magnet and a piece of copper through the soil, I'm causing a periodicity to happen back and forth, which is electrically magnifying the well, I mean, you're it's all of the elements in the soil. It's the salt in the soil that you're kind of you're giving magnetics to. You're charging the magnet. Magnets seem to always work, but this salt can be discharged. A salt is crystal. Okay, as much as I give shit on, as much as I talk shit about salt and the moon, it's not for the reason you think. And I think we've come to terms with that. I think people know why I do it. It's because the moon can be discharged, and so can the salt. So to recharge those things, you need magnetics and you need copper. Magnetics and copper pulled through the soil will cause the salt and the moon to recharge, to allow the fertile soil to actually be fertile again. How do they say, oh, well, the soil is depleted? How the fuck is the soil depleted? I'll tell you why. I'll tell you how in a second. But if the soil's been there for, let's say, 1 billion years, how could it ever be depleted? It was depleted because they were using steel tools. Because the steel was actually negating the magnetic field. We were killing the fields of magnets using steel because it stole on that. Now use copper and use magnets, and you recharge the whole thing instantaneously. Change the tools. You change the tools, you change the loot. Tools is loot. TOOL, You change, which means you change the loot, which is money. You change the moon. You change the energy by just changing the tools you're using. Does this make complete sense to everyone? Do I have to keep going with this? Because I mean, I'll go out there and I'll help you. I'll show you how to make the tools. Like I'll walk in the field with you guys. But it seems pretty simple. Does this make a lot of sense to everyone? Yeah, yeah, and see what you're saying when you say electric towel. When you say copper is antifungal. Now you're thinking of it from a bacterial level. A fungus isn't a bacteria. I mean, it is to the eyeballs. You can see bacteria growing, but to the consciousness, it's either electrical or magnetic, which you know. So it's the absence of proper magnetics. It's the absence of proper magnetic force fields. So fungal is something to do with an electrical discharge. If you can't balance out the electrical magnetic spectrum to harmonize things, then one's gonna go. Like if you have too much magnetics, it becomes a black hole. People that are just black holes of energy. That's magnetic. That's a magnet witch. That's a black witch, basically. Now the white witch would be the electrical discharge. They always have electrical. They're shooting fire or shooting electrical bolts out the palms of their hands. That's the opposite. So those two, and it's not even, they're not even opposing, which is the funny. It's the hard. That's the hardest thing to ever explain to anyone. They're not opposing. They're coming from the same source. It just is one is succubusing and one is pushing. It's a push pull. It's a push pull. That's all there is. But then you try to say that to people and they go, "Oh, the universe is so." No, that's stupid. The universe is silly. How dumb. Is that all there is, really? All there is push and pull. All there is in and out. All there is male and female. All there is sex that works this way. There must be something more. Well, yeah, there is something more. Let's chop it up more. Let's go. Come on. How far you want to divide this up? We can divide and conquer everything. But if you just come back to single source, all you have to do is balance out the electrical and magnetic charge, because electricity is gained out of magnetism. The more energy you can put into a magnet, the more it will spit out on the other side. But most people won't see what's coming out on the other side because they see it as oh, that's a magnet that's just drawing something in. Well, it's drawing something in for a reason. Most of the magnets you find are circular. You don't find square magnets. Well, look at that. I got it out yesterday. And where did I put it? Where did I put the block magnet? I was having too much fun and I just put the block magnet anywhere I wanted. But here's a circular one. This is a standard magnet. Why do they make them circular? Why don't they make them squares? That's so funny. What did I do with it? Now I gotta research my last couple of days, because I was having too much fun with all you, and I got my magnets out and shit, and I was showing a different I was showing something different about the block magnet. But block magnets are way different than circular magnets. They're harder to come by. There's rare earth magnets. But I hope I was able to condense, say, 100,000 years of wisdom into 3 minutes of talking about how to use copper and magnets. And if you really want to go next level, put crystals in there. That's going to work. I mean, why? Let's just go one other thing. This is why people charge. What they say is you can charge your crystals in the moonlight or in the sunlight. This is wrong. These people out here, see, I be dropping these fucking knowledge bombs on people, and it because I don't tag them right, and because it's just like in the middle of a video, like no one's gonna really listen to this shit. If you put your crystal out in the moonlight versus in the sunlight, two different things are happening. This has to be obvious. You're not charging your crystals in the moonlight. What you're doing is, if you put your crystals out in the moonlight, it's extracting all the energy that you put into it. Like, you have your crystals there. I'm telling you, this is what's happening in the moonlight. I'll swallow it just because my alchemical system is capable of handling that. So if you take your crystals and you put them out in the moonlight, they're not getting charged. What's happening is all of the energy that you've been playing with it for like a week or a month or whatever, how the fuck you do work with your crystals, because there's going to be energy put in there. It's extracting all of that information. It's pulling it all out, so it's clean. If you put it out in the sunlight, it's actually charging it and giving it more vibration. They're doing two different things. So if somebody really wanted to get into like heavy duty crystal work, there's two different times to do two different things. You can't just say, oh, you can just put your shit out in the sun or the moon. That's not true. That's just not true at all. It makes no sense. You'd have no understanding of electricity. You'd have no understanding of self. You'd have no understanding of the sleep patterns. You think just because a crystal does what it does, when do you sleep? Aren't you a crystal? Aren't you a living liquid crystal? Well, then go put your crystal out in the moonlight. Let it extract all of that shit out of there to clean it up, to give it a blank slate, and then go ahead and put it in the sun the next day, and then it's going to charge it up. It's going to have a different vibration. Now you could just put it out in the moon and think it's charged. No, it's clear. You could just put it out in the moon, or you could put it out in the sun, and it's gonna shake off and rattle off some shit out of there. But it's just gonna give it more energy. But it's still gonna have all that old energy in it, and all the old patternings. You have to do both. You want to charge your crystals, erase them first with the moon, then put them in the sun, and there's your crystal knowledge for the day. Crystal vortex mathematics Sarzen officially stamped. Bang. Who's out here telling you this shit? Ain't nobody ever said that before. Nobody. Just me. But I'm only speaking for the people in the room right now. So you told me to say that. Who wanted me to say that? Where are we at? Where are we at here? Let me get back to the beginning. Say what up to everybody. Oh, we got 15 people here. What's going on, everybody? What's up, Emma? Always good to see you. How's your driving lessons go? What's up, Ahava? Always good to see you. Hope you enjoyed the show. It got pulled down. They don't let that kind of awesome shit out there like that. I can't be using people's music. I guess I have to talk to them in person. Yeah. Torrance Garden, what's going on, man? All his ideas. Always good to see Torrance Garden in here, man. And y'all don't know yet, whoever doesn't know, I mean, everybody in here already knows each other, I guess. But y'all should be subbed up to Torrance Garden's Instagram because his artwork is fucking amazing. What's up, Critical Depth? Yeah, is this all making sense to everybody? Did I miss anything? Is there anything that I got to expand on? Yeah, Electric Tile, you got that? All right, cool, man. Good to see you, man. Yeah, well, I mean, I guess Electric Tile is doing the telluric current of what I'm talking about. He's showing the work. What is beyond the two opposing hands? Thank you for the. What's beyond duality, Torn? Huh? I think most people are thinking out there, and I don't want on the because everybody's like everything's inside. I mean, yeah, it is inside of you. Get it, you find yourself. It's not what's beyond duality. It's what was before duality. Beyond duality is all the numbers, and we could go that. I think it was Halasi. Who was it? Was it Bob Marley that said this? Bob Marley. Somebody asked him in an interview. He said, "Are you a rich man?" He goes, "A rich man." He goes, "Yeah. Do you have a lot of money?" He's like, "A rich man, like a lot of money." Like, no, I'm a rich man of soul and of spirits. Like, money is not money. Money goes on infinitely. How could I ever find happiness if I'm searching for money? Because money and numbers go forever. So if you just reverse the polarity, we got up to number 9. Now just reverse it, and you get back to number 1, which is oneself, and then you get to 0, which is like that's when you go to sleep. That's the point of creation. We got to stop thinking what's going on beyond 1, beyond Wagwam, beyond 0. What is beyond 0? Who cares what's on beyond 0? It's all everything is encompassed inside of a 0, or an egg, more appropriately. What we see, Torrin, I think we talked about this the other day, and everybody else. The 0 isn't a 0 isn't a circle. A 0 is an egg shape. Look at your keyboard right now. There's no zeros on it. The O and the 0 are not circles. They're eggs. Now go back to my video where I talked about starting with. Well, I did the first one a year ago about starting with the letter or number 0 or O, And then a couple days ago, I did the O. OPQ. It was called O something. It was like 3 days ago, 4 days ago. So look at the shape even on the keyboard, even what they're expressing to you on the digital device. Look at it right now. It's right beneath your fingers. It's not a zero. It's not a circle. It's an egg. Now go figure that one out. First thing wasn't the first thing wasn't a circle. So these people out here going, look at this flower of life. Flower of life ain't what you think it is. It was an egg of life. Chew on that for a second. I'm going to go get a drink. Everybody can tell, everybody can do mathematical equations, everybody can figure out if the Earth was a circle and what a square, we can square the circle. We can play the Mason game. We can play the Mason-Dixon arm. We can play the mother sun, the Ma sun, right? Which is circles and squares. But the dilemma with circles and squares lies in, the lie is inside of the circle. Because there's no circles. Go find the dragon's egg. It's not a circle. Go find a chicken's egg. It's not a circle. Go find a seed. It's not a circle. Go find anything, any plant. And that little seed that you have there, I guarantee you, 100% factually stated right here, it's not a circle. There's no circles anywhere. If you live you go, no, there's no. What they say is they go, here's the confusion. They go, there's no right angles in nature, which is true. Everything is circular. False. There's no circles in nature. Go find me a circle. You have to mentally make a circle. You have to make a circle. But it doesn't exist that way. And Torn's artwork is based upon eggs. If you would really look closely at what he's doing and the place that he puts things and how his hand goes, he has never made a circle in any of his artwork because he's working off of the way the mind works. If you take an egg, which is an electrical charge, and you put it in 3D in your mind, it looks like the skull properly. And it looks like your brain really because it's made as a nut. Your brain is a nut. We're kind of nutty out here. A walnut is not a circle. Look at all these things. Now we start to go, okay, so what you're saying is there's no right angles. There's none of that. And there's none of that. There's no circles and there's no squares. Yeah, there's three-dimensional shapes of ovals. We call ovals. Why do you think the president sits in the Oval Office? He doesn't sit in a circular office. A circle offers no stability. It offers no charge. An oval, though, way different. See, the seeds and germination of everything comes out of ovals. But it's hard to say oval. It's easy to say circle. Because you can see a circle. It's simple. But if you had to look at, you can see a circle from 3 dimensions very easy in your head. It's a circle. And then you just spin it around. Now, if I said make an oval, make a seed, make a show that. Now look at it in 3 dimensions. It's gonna start to alter as you spin it because it's not gonna always be equal. Because it's equanimity. It's not equality. There's no equality here. Circles equal a circle. A seed never equals a seed because they all look just a slightly bit different. We snowflakes out here, honey. Is this helping? Yeah, Emma, it is pretty weird today. What's up, Master Self? Yeah, Master Self, you're welcome. Good to see you here. Emma, don't listen. Just get inside of yourself, Fuck. Like, I'm disassociated with everything lately. Like, I thought I was disassociated by staying inside and just doing me. But then I realized, like, if I go out there in that world that place, I'm going to meet a bunch of people, good, bad, indifferent. But if I come on here, I just make a video, like I get fucking at least 50 people that are amazing, and I get to chat with 50 amazing people that desire, that are part of the same vibration that I am. And I mean, I could sit here and drink. I want to go out there and drink and hang out with people. Well, it so happens like sometimes those people suck. I can sit here and have a drink and I don't even need to drink. I just do Zen mode. You wanna do like a fucking, you wanna do 30 minutes of Zen meditation? I mean, that's gonna be silly. Like, you could. I mean, I'll do that. I'll do that. Maybe next show I'll do that. But you know what I mean? So get in where you fit in. Yeah. Torrance Garden, isn't the moon and sun a circle? Hey Torrance, have you been to the moon or the sun? You're looking at it in 2 dimensions. I thought you looked in 3D. Hey Torrance, I thought you looked in 3D. That ain't no, it's not. They're both not circles. Look at the moon. I mean, tonight the moon's going to be circular full, but in 3 days from now, it's going to be missing a bunch. Where'd it go? How can I see through it? Apparently the moon ain't a circle. And it's looking at it from a refractive surface of 2 dimensions. You can't see the 3rd dimension of the moon. The moon could be like 100 miles deep. So then we could never call it a circle. We'd have to call it something else. And so could the sun be. And the sun might not even be a thing itself. Let me try this most amazing thing right now. I'm gonna take 1 sip and then I'm gonna do this. What if the sun is this? I'm gonna go ahead and crack your fucking skulls open. Yolks everywhere. Joke's on you. Here's what the sun is. The sun is not beaming light. The sun is not an instrument that beams light. Start there. The sun is actually a circular vortex or a hole that goes into another dimension that is where all the soul comes from, where all the heat comes from. Heat is soul. Soul brother. So what it does is it opens up a portal and sprays energy into this realm. So the sun is not beaming light the way that we think of it, as a stagnant object like my hand. If my hand was throwing light out, that way that you would think of the sun. But I'm saying there's a hole in the sky, which is a circle. Can I do this one? Which one do you want? I mean, can we do the dummy glasses, or how do you want to do that? But it's a hole in the sky that actually is feeding soul energy into this realm. So when it's sunny out, there's a bunch of soul being poured into this realm. It's just a hole. It's not a thing. The sun isn't a thing. Cut that up and put that in your fucking, butter that shit up on your toast. Yeah, these cats out here wearing yellow jumpsuits, these cats out here, the gurus out here doing all this shit, they ain't gonna tell you that. They're gonna tell you about peace, love, and harmony. They're gonna go, no, I'm gonna tell you what the sun is. Is a circle our perception as it pertains to periods? Oh, good question, man. Torrance Garden, the period, what? The period is the moon? Remember? Okay. Let me do this for you, Torrance. I'll take my hair down for this shit. All right. So, if a woman has a period because she's bleeding, and that blood is connected to the blood moon, the moon is the period at the end of the sentence. If I write something on a piece of paper, which is the father, paper, the tree. So we cut down the tree, we write with the paper. I've done this plenty of times, but again, remember, this is for everybody. This is for everybody that's new here. So we're gonna write on the paper, and then we're starting the story with the sun. So we're writing with the pen, which is our pentagram, our body, and we put it inside of a little ink, which is kin. We put it inside of there. And we're writing towards the period. Now you might have an exclamation point, you might have a question mark, you might have a lot of different things. If people ever talk to me, I don't use I don't use periods whenever I'm writing. I will use dot 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 for a different reason. Because the idea of periods is ridiculous to me. It's a periodicity that doesn't really exist, which is connected to the feminine, which is connected to the moon. So when I'm writing, or when you're writing, what you're asking about here is the circle, which is a period. This is why witches are connected to women, which are connected to the circle of women. Women make circles. This is why you get into like I've been in a couple witches circles. Good, bad, and different. It's not. They're creating from in two dimensions. This is why Mother Earth is down here. They're creating in two dimensions, where gods create from three dimensions. This is why the goddess always has a problem with God, because a goddess is physical, formatted on the earth, and gods are three-dimensional, meaning they're formatting things from thought processes. They don't have to be on earth to do it. So at the end of the sentence is the period, which is a circle, which is another portal. So they're using a moon portal. This is why women or witches or Wiccans do magic on the full moon. So the full moon is tonight, yes? Seems like somebody's a Wiccan and doing magic tonight, huh? It's a portal somewhere. When you're done writing a sentence, there's a period at the end, and you go through a portal. If I say, today is the day that I create gold for everyone, period. End of sentence. End of period. End of the periodicity. End of a woman's cycle. She has a period. She bleeds out. Period. It's a dot. You can put a black dot. You can put a red dot in your forehead, which is connected to the pineal. The pineal is connected to the moon, which is connected to the period at the end of the sentence when you're writing. So all of the things that you wrote within all those shapes, I'm giving you such high fucking level knowledge right here, you have no idea. All of the angles you're putting, you put T, you put H, you put E. Those are all angles. Those are called those hieroglyphs or the ruins. We live in ruins. Yes, we live in ruins. RUINS. That's the ruins of the Egyptians, or the ruins of, name a language. But it's called the ruins. RUNES. Remember those ruins? Our language is ruins. And as we write those angles of the ruins, we're doing all this. We're just doing this on paper. And then we get to the circle. It all flows into that portal, which is the moon. It all flows into that that vortex, which is the moon. But if we're going to be really proper about this, you would never make a circle. You'd make an egg. You start making your periods different. If every time you wrote a sentence, instead of just dotting that ink, dotting the kin, instead of making a circle, you made an egg. You made an egg there. You took the time to actually make an egg. Different things happen. A portal as a moon or a circle, it goes through it and it vanishes. But if you make an egg, it becomes an electrical discharge system, which pulls all of that energy of that sentence into what you just wrote, into that egg, and then it actually creates and forments. It forments a situation that will give you exactly what you wrote prior to that. I never have to talk again. I should probably never talk again after that. It's the shit is unbelievable. It's unbelievable. It really is. And that's why I never got tapped in. That's why I never participated in. It just could, because if I did, I couldn't share this. You understand? I couldn't share my knowledge if I ever became part of a club. Could never. But I didn't, so I do. And so it's free, it's freely available, because I'm a free man on land, I'm a free man on the ocean, I'm a free man in the sky, I'm a free God anywhere I go, because I freely share the knowledge, the wisdom of the ancients. And the ancients are held within these kind of things here. This tree is much more ancient than I am, unless I made it, and I'm just interacting with it now. Like, you have no idea what I just did. Like, maybe somebody does. I just broke Pandora's box. I broke it. It's everywhere. Blood is everywhere. Life is everywhere. Growth is happening. Fruits are already seeded. Like, I just gave you everything. The keys to unlock every single kingdom. And queendom, too. It seems so simple. Like you said something about eggs and circles. What came first? What was the first thing they ever asked you? What came first, the chicken or the egg? The fucking elephant, the lion, the eagle, the mimic octopus? That's what came first. Fuck your chicken. We ain't chicken out here. We broke your egg wide open. You got egg on your face. You see all these terms that people gave you as a child? Why'd they ask you such a simple question? An unanswerable question. They asked you an unanswerable question, but you can answer it if you know how to recalibrate it. Because fuck your chicken. The chicken didn't come first, God came first. What came first, the chicken or the egg? Let's rephrase that. What came first, the chicken or the egg? I came first. God came first. Goddess came first. Well, in my situation, Goddess always comes first. She'll come 3 or 4 times. She'll come 100 times before I have to. I'll sit right where I am. God sits right where he does. Goddess always comes first. Chickens and eggs? The fuck out of here with your chickens and eggs. Get out of here with your circles. Get out of here with your squares, your protractors. How you want to here, let's see how this shit works. You want to Masonic line the shit? I'm a man of the land. I'm a man of the skies. I'm a man of the seas. I'm a god of all these things. I mastered all these realms. People just want to play jokes and riddles. I'll keep going here for you, Torrin. I mean, I know I'm pretty sure I already answered what you were asking for here, but you said so the period is a portal, but it doesn't open to the sentence. Yeah, well, because a period is literally, if a woman's on her period, she can't give birth. Because what's happened? I'm gonna go a little farther with this. What's happened during a period for a woman is the salt infected her egg. Okay. Her period was not a circle. Her egg, she has eggs, yes? And they spilled out of her because she consumed too much salt. She got crossed, salt, her soul got crossed with the T or the cross of the Christians or of Saturn. Now, Christians and Saturn are just perfectly fine. These things are perfect. They're supposed to be there. It means don't eat salt, you won't get crossed. Don't interact with time, and you don't have to, you emit time. You flip it around. Saturn doesn't care what you do. Christians and Krishna and all of these things, they don't care what you do. If you're part of their crew, they're going to care what you do. But don't be part of their crew. And they go, okay, fine. Be part of that thing. Because the woman had an egg that got cracked open from the outside. So if you crack an egg from the outside, it kills the child. If a dragon, so the most basic brain, that lizard brain that people talk about, and this is why when the lizards hatch a baby, the baby has to scurry and find shelter because the mother will eat it. Because it has no compassion, no next level of emotion, no feelings. It has like, this is food for me, and it will eat its own baby. And so it has to go and hide from the mother because the mother was actually dragon born. Unless you learn how to train your dragon, which is Dracon, the Drakons, the Draculas. That's why they got the sharp teeth, to crack into the egg from the outside to seek the nourishment of the ego. The ego is the egg, but it was always in the shape of an egg, which is an oval, not a circle. If you go to a tribal unit, you can find circles. They create circles. You go into the Oval Office, which is a top-down system. He's in the Oval Office because he has an idea of eating the young. They don't care about the next generation. No president, no governmental agency is ever worried about the next generation. They're only worried about themselves. They'll offer and they'll offer their child up for whatever. Why? This is the story of Jesus and God, right? If you read it the wrong way, God gave up his firstborn child to be held up on a cross, and that's what happened. But that's the story that's told over and over in front of you. If you're not paying attention to what's going on, it looks like that. The Bible is the story of the Oval Office. Is the story of, he was held in an oval for a different reason, because he's not actually what you think he is. All of these people that have been presidents are not what you think they are. Because the tooth was supposed to come from the inside to crack open, because that's where life happens. If you allow an egg to be birthed, it is cracked open from the inside out. So it cracks open the ego in the opposite direction. But we have an affinity for circles, because no one ever showed you the power of an egg. Remember Rocky Balboa? What'd he do? He used to crack eggs open and drink the eggs. Philadelphia. He was in Philadelphia. If you go to Philadelphia, the only person that roasted Rocky as bad as, Bill Burr fucking roasted the fuck out of Rocky, which is hilarious. Because he's a movie, right? It's a movie. It's a guy, Sylvester Stallone, SS. Sylvester Stallone, SS, is in a movie about Rocky Balboa who drinks eggs. This is the story. Boxing. Boxing is circling in squares. He's boxing ring. He's circling the square, eating eggs. Are you getting it? He's circling the square, masonry, then eating eggs that he cracked in raw into the glass, right? Cracking eggs open and eating them. And then they put a statue in Philadelphia. Philadelphia is not actually. Everybody's like, oh, that's really no. That came from somewhere else. Philadelphia. Go figure out where Philadelphia came from. And so we have Philadelphia here. He's a statue of this guy. So is the anagram of what I'm saying making sense? Yeah, Zetetic Jim casually making omelets out here. Casually just dropping bombs on people's brains. Just what I do. This is why it's difficult just to go have casual conversations with people, because I'm gonna like dig up in people's brains. They're gonna be thinking about they'll be thinking about me, but they should be thinking about the ideas that I give them for months, for years. Torin, that's amazing. Torin said, I love listening to you out in public because people around me will say the same words as I do. The synchronicity of how I know you're vibrating. Yeah. Like, people ask me why I drink, so I drink just to get into the same rhythm and level as everyone else. I've said this many times. I don't really like drinking. I don't prefer alcohol. Like, The flavor, sometimes I like alcohol. I like to, cut shit up with people, but I just do it to get at this certain vibrational speed. Because if not, I'm hovering like in fucking helicopters and shit. I'm out there. I can't talk to people because it's gonna be what I just did would be so fucking hard, high level, that I drank just to give my body fluid element. I need to keep the fire, right. So I'm gonna give my body fluid plus fire to maintain my earthbound system. I mean, if I eat all the time, I'm just gonna feel bad. I just it's just too dense. But if I just do what I normally would like to do, it would just be like I'm just gonna meditate and breathe. I'm gonna lift off. I'm gonna be out there and you guys will never hear me. But I have to maintain some sort of substance. I have to, I need to have this beard. I mean, this beard here is for a reason. This is means something to grab onto sometimes. Well, I'm still here, guys. and really the whole thing is because I fucking thoroughly enjoy humor. I might be the funniest person I've ever met. Yeah. Michael Depp, there you go. Funkadelic America Eats Its Young. Yeah, we do talk in circles. Circles are an archon. Ooh, Torn, I think circles are squares. But yeah, I hear what you're saying though. The blue orb dimension, I can't answer that for you. Delphi, yeah. Delphi the Oracle. Balboa. Zetetic Gym, that's amazing. The Balboa. That is. The white dude, Balboa. That's really good. I never thought of that one. Ugh. I love that. Dimension extensions. Is alcohol better after a meal or when fasting? Let me go get one more drink to answer that question, but I think you know how I'm going to answer this because I'm going to have to make it very complicated. Because people don't get it. It's like the more and more when I talk, I realize how much like me and Mayan Jin and Tars are gods, and we just speak the way we do to try to bring up, this we use language to make people understand the depths. I said it the other day. Tars is earth, I'm air, and Genie is water, fire. So here it is. Your question about alcohol better after a meal or when fasting. So you have your digestives. If you go with the European processes, you have your digestives, and then you have your after dinner drink. Those things are helping you digest the food because everybody's like, oh, I don't want to. I want to be alkaline. I want to be very alkaline. Okay, let's slow down with your alkaline diet. Where are you living? What are you doing? We got to go through that whole process. And, they're trying to live in Boston, Massachusetts, eating a high fruit diet. It's not gonna work. It can't work. You'll kill yourself because it's gonna be too cold outside. You're gonna have to be bundled up because your blood's gonna be so thin. Now, alcohol, it's processed depending on whether it's alcohol, wine, or beer is going to do three different things. The use of beer is to help digest the food, but where you'd be making beer would be in the proper climates, in the proper times of year, the same reason you'd be drinking cider during the winter months, because of when apples grow. See, now get away from all the language, get away from what you've been told, and just look at the natural processes. You can't make cider in sub-Saharan deserts because there's no apples. You don't drink cider. If you live in the Northeast, a high fruit diet ain't right for you. Now you're like, what does this have to do with drinking alcohol before or after meal? Well, I'm trying to get to that. You have to understand your dietary habits are prescribed to you by nature, not by planes, trains, and automobiles. Those things are great to import luxury items to you, luxurious, lux, meaning light. They're importing light to you. If we want to import you some, because you're important, import is important. We're going to VIP list you. We're going to import anything you like. Because maybe you're from a climate and you make music that's so beautiful that will send you anywhere. But we want to make sure that you have what was available at your home. So now all of a sudden you're in the tropics, but you want some vodka. Well, you know what they don't have they don't have potatoes in the tropics. You know what they do have? They got lots of fruit. They can cook you up some ceviche, some lime juice and some sun. Oh my fucking shit. But if you think you can go to if you think you can go up to give me a cold climate, anybody? You know, just somewhere cold. I like to use Russia as an example. You can't make ceviche in Russia because you don't have limes, you don't have lemons, because it's not so. You don't have those kind of fish. And all of a sudden, ceviche don't exist, but they do have caviar. They have cold babies of the fish. They eat the caviar with the vodka. You go down there, what do they have? They have something different. So now we're starting to see climatization of your deities, your diet. Your diet is your angels. Your deity or your diet is your God, which is the things you consume, which then produces your angels or your angels of light. Now, you can move anywhere you want, and if you have the correct, if you're very important, if you're very imported, they can import me anywhere. I'm very important. I'm the most important person on the planet, period. Done. Now, you are too. So now getting back to how should we eat? How should we consume alcohol? Before or after the meal? Depends on where you are. It depends on your blood. How much do you want to digest that food, or do you want to take a nap? Then these are questions. These are very serious, very valuable questions. Do you want to take a nap, or do you want to keep partying? Because that's going to be a big difference. In should I eat it? Like if I eat, what's your meal going to be? Is it going to be? Are you going to eat potatoes, sauerkraut? Well, if you eat sauerkraut, then you don't need to drink, because the sauerkraut's going to do the digesting. But if you live in a say North Carolina, Minnesota, and there's certain kind of weather during certain months, then yeah, beer is going to be a good idea. Alcohol is going to go, oh wait, I thought we were vegan. I thought we were all vegan and going on this diet about all alkaline. But hold on, is vodka acid? Does potatoes make acid? Well, it's like 6.2% or 6.2 pH, yeah? Oh, but hold on. There's this vodka over here that's actually 8%. It's actually alkaline. So, hey, raw vegans that love your alkaline diet, I have this it's alkaline vodka. Google it right now. You'll find it. There's 8 pH vodka. It's alkaline. Is that going to help your system? Is it going to help you digest food? Now you see the trouble when people ask me questions, what goes through my mind, like how I'd really like to answer you properly. I'd have to ask you more questions than you could ever ask me. But the simple answer is beer is a good idea. Beer is available everywhere. Drink beer because it's going to help you digest your food. Don't worry about the alcohol. The alcohol is for shamans. The alcohol is for shamans. Wine is for royalty. So you have 3 levels. Here you go. Beer is for the common man. Everyone drinks beer. Beer can be made just about anywhere. Okay? Wine is for royalty. And so drinks a little wine. Because you got 3 to 6%. It's called farmhouse. So the farmers were drinking farmhouse ales. The farmhouse ales. The Elvins from the farms. They were taking the wheat chaff and making beer to digest the food. And then you have royalty that cheers is a glass of wine. Royalty. We're so good. Yeah. Fine glass. Fine wine. Champagne, in fact. We're the champions. We came from France. You know what they're not doing? They're not going to sit down. No, they're not going to do. I'll show you what they're not going to do. Here's what royalty cannot do, because we're well above royalty. Spit hot fire, Dylon. This is shamanistic shit. This is why they have to mix it with with orange juice, or they make a mimosa. A mimosa is a trick drink. Tricks drink mimosas. This is why you go out on Sunday morning. You got Bloody Marys and mimosas. There's a reason for this. You have to think about this. Bloody Mary. Who's Bloody Mary, and why is mimosas being dranks? Why is that even? You got orange and red. What is this? You got tomato juice, so heart juice, and you got oranges. And then what do they do with that? They put vodka, they put champagne, and a bunch of orange juice, and they charge you $8 for a tiny little glass of this. Fuck this! Give me the bottle. We doing shaman shit out here. No one's just drinking straight out the bottle. Hey, baby drinks out the bottle. No, we sucking off the tit. We sucking off of mother's milk. This is mother's milk. This is mama's milk right here. This is MM. Mama. So see the difference of that would make no sense to if you woke up and you had breakfast and you had like eggs and whatever. Well, I'm gonna go talk about eggs again. I'm not gonna do that right now. But we just have a standard breakfast. Like, let's just cut up your normal breakfast, whatever, wherever you're from on the earth. You're not drinking a very acidic alcohol-based beverage. It's not going to happen, unless of course you're different. You would be smart to drink a breakfast stout. Breakfast stout. Why would they call it that? Unless of course there was a reason for them brewing it the way they did, to have all of the elements in it to make it dark. So it means you have all the nutrients, so it becomes dark matter. Guinness Stout, or any of the dark beers, literally are black matter material that give you energy and give you like depth of soul and character. You would drink it. You shouldn't be drinking Guinness when you're out. You should be getting up in the morning having a Guinness. And then when you're out there on the field working, you would have yourself a farmhouse ale, which would be about 2.8 to 3.5%. And you'd be working in the field having a good old day. And then you come home and you have a glass of wine, because you're royalty. And then if you're real smart about it, you fuck with, depending on where you are, different types of liquor. Because you want to enliven the spirit, because you want to open up the spirit. So the spirit molecule is what? DMT, or DMT is DMT is dimethyltryptamine, which is also atom, which is Atman. So it's connected. The DMT is connected to the atom. The atom is the single cell organism. Like I'm the original single cell of all this entire planet. But so are you for your planet. That's the trick that everybody gets. They can't understand. Well, if I'm the truth and he's the truth and she's the truth, how are we all the truth? How are we all the same thing? Because I seem to be sitting over here and they seem to be sitting over there. Well, that's the truth. So, back to that tooth. The truth is the tooth of how you get out that eggshell. How you get out of your ego. Because the ego is the egg. Was that fun for y'all? Hopefully, dimension extensions that answer your question about alcohol, when to drink it. I think there's a good reason to drink it before a meal, because it's going to help the digestives, because it's going to make you sweat a little bit out of your tongue. When I say sweat out of your tongue, I'm saying just add a little bit of, you get it? Yeah. You're welcome, Mahava. I don't know. Where you from, Mahava? You got this, like, you do, like, as much as I know you're native to the land, you're probably like North Carolina or some shit. You do have like a little kind of, I can't tell why. Maybe it's just, you do have African vibe in you, like real African vibe. I'm not saying like, because because slave ships didn't come over here. You know, your ancestors ain't slaves. Your ancestors are like, you own the land if you're here. But where are you from? Is it Georgia? You a Georgia peach? Or where are you from? North Carolina or Georgia? I don't, I get that off of you real quick. Tell me where you from. Let me plug my shit in. And it means more than anything that you come and show up and you know, query into the fantastical, weird, strange, wonderful, amazing world of the mind of Zen. I only speak for you. Oh, you're from London? Oh, you UK. Oh, there it is. UK. Okay. Uh, really dope black bitches with the UK accent. I love that. Oh, that's so cute. I used to date this girl. Ah, man, holy shit! It was the funniest thing. I used to date this girl when I used to work at the airport. I used to date this girl like airport away. I don't remember how we met, but I think she just came through the airport that I worked at, and she was so super sexy. But she had this London accent, but she's a black chick. And I mean, I hate saying black chick. She wasn't a black chick, but she was. And we used to get down for a long time. I'd visit her, and then the girl that I started dating on me, because she was talking about her job at the time, and she goes, yeah, this girl, and she tells me her name. I was like, oh, because her name is straight out the African Bible. You know what I mean? Like she's African as fuck. Like her whole name, first name, last name is African. Like it's not American. It's not American. And she goes, this girl started just working for the program. She's so cool and blah blah blah. I was like, oh, and she goes, and then she starts telling me that she had a baby, and I was like, oh my god. And she goes, and then I started telling her like, yo, that I used to fuck that girl. Like I used to fuck with that girl. Well, I mean, you know, lots of whatever, lots of love being made, and I was like, oh my god, is that my child? Did this girl give birth to my child that I just have not talked to in like I don't even know why we stopped talking. It wasn't over anything. Like we didn't have a bad fallout or nothing. It was just we just went different ways. It was weird. But I was like, do I have a child out here? I always wonder that because yeah, man, I wonder how many children I got. And that's why I treat everyone like my child. Because I always go like I mean, I don't like the idea that I'm as an elder statesman. It's I don't want to have gray hairs in my beard and be like, I'm elder statesman. I don't like that. I like to be childish, and I'm like, I have a child out here, but then luckily, apparently it's not my kid, not mine. What they say? Yeah, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. Not my kid. Yeah. uh, yeah. Well, Hey, you know what, Emma? Roll over a few times. Hey, Emma, how old are you? I thought you was like in your mid-20s. You're not. And so many people on here. I don't even know how old you are. I talk to you all the same because you're a computer program to me. So I have to talk to you this way. It's so weird. Sometimes I've met a few people on here, and they're in their mid-20s usually, but like Emma, how old are you? You're nauseated? Me too. Hey, I'm gonna drink. Let me get nauseated with you. How about this? You don't feel good? Let me help you out here. I'm gonna do you a favor right now, Emma. You're 25. Okay, Emma, let me help you out right now. I'm gonna pull away all of your. Ahaba, you're a Gemini too. mm. Ugh. What's your birthday? Will you mind telling me? Hey Emma, here you go. Hold on. Let me help you. Oh man, Emma, I can see why you can't sleep now. I can see why you can't sleep. I'm gonna help you with sleeping though later. I'm gonna help you with sleeping later. I promise. I know right now it's like what, like it's probably like 8 in the PM. June 2nd? Yeah. Yeah, there you go, Emma. You got Ahava and me in the room. Uh, um, hey Kurt, yeah, I'll do that. If you send me your if you send me your chart, there's two people in the room that can do it. Like I can do it in a different way. Like I do, obviously I do everything differently. But if you send it to me, um, Emma's really good at breaking down charts. Like she could do it like in an I do it analogous or an analogy. I kind of I can see the shape of your chart and tell you something. It's not going to be the proper way, but Emma could if you want to. Send it, Kurt. Hook up with Emma. Send her your chart, and she'll break it down. But if you want me to do it right now, live, I can look at it and look at like the way the shit works. Like where's the strong thing here? How many months are this? And does it look like a triangle? Does it look like this? I mean, I can break it down shape wise, and I'll have fun doing this. But do that. And Ahava, do you know when my birthday is? Link's last moment. Good to see you, man. Hey, you know what? One of my videos that I made it just for you. It was called Link System or something. And I played the video that you sent me of one of your you played some music and I was like, well, I'm gonna listen to this. I'm gonna broadcast it, and then it got fucking taken down from copyright claims. I was like, oh well, okay. I mean, I know that's not on you, man. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that's what happened. Like, it would still be up here, but it's not because copyright claim that shit. Mm. Anybody that don't know, Link's last moment is a magical. It's a magical like. When I first saw your name, I was like, immediately I thought of Legend of Zelda. Yeah, I thought of Legend of Zelda. And I was like, I got into Link and Legend of Zelda, and I had an image in my mind about like how you'd be, and your music is very much Legend of Zelda. Remember walking in that first door right there when you come around the thing, and you walk in there, and there's the shaman down there, there's those hearts, and you get the potion or whatever, because you got to go through that little doorway there. Yeah, that's huh. Hey, let me stretch out because my drunk is stuck in the top of my head, and I wanna put it through my whole body so I can talk to you guys better. Give me one second. Ugh. Could you imagine if every bar had like a little yoga studio in it? Oh fuck, that was amazing. Ugh. Ugh. Holy fuck. Bars with yoga rooms would be pretty sweet. But most people that go to bars don't even know how to. I mean, well, a yoga room. I mean, a bar is a yoga. Okay, here you go. Anybody want to open a bar with me? We'll call it yoga. We'll call it yoga studio. We'll call it yoga studio flame. Anybody? This is super sweet because everything is yoked, and we'll do a lot of egg jokes, and we'll do a lot of egg martinis and stuff. But like, could you? I mean, the first thing was like, a bar with just a place you can go and like stretch out, because when you sit in a bar, what happens is you're collapsing your. See, this is how I go. This is how my mind works, and I do apologize for the inane bullshit that you guys got to deal with to get to some sort of concrete wisdom. I mean, well, this is all wisdom. So when you're in a bar, what you're doing, certain bars you stand at. Irish bars, they don't have seats. You have to stand because it's different. Because you want to maintain something. But most Americanized bars, they'll have you sitting down in a seat. And when you're drinking, what you do, you're collecting and you're not allowing energy to move beyond your hips. This is why you can sit well and think you're drunk. Like you could think you're drunk just a little bit, but as soon as you stand up, you'll lose your fucking mind. Anybody know this? Anybody remember these nights? Yeah, a bar called Fire Yoga. Yeah, you mean anybody know these nights where you're sitting there in the bar having some drinks and everything's perfect, everything is perfect, and then you stand up and you're like, Wake up tomorrow, might wake up the next day and go, what the fuck happened after I stood up? You have no idea. Now, imagine if you took beer, which is spirit, and vodka and liquor and wine, and you turn it into a yoga practice, which is yogic. Yoga means yoke. Okay. Now all of a sudden we've turned drinking into something that's active. Most bars are just like, okay, we can sit here and we can talk, we can blow out your fucking trumpets, but ain't nobody really doing shit. You got to be in a different. Most cities won't let you drink in public. There's only one place, well, 3 places that I know of you can drink in public. New Orleans is one of them. So you have a different posture about you. I can walk around with a drink in my hand to figure out, am I good enough to be in public right now? Everybody else sitting down at a bar stool. Bar stool? Stool sounds like shit, because it is. Now, if you're walking around New Orleans with a drink in your hand, it's a completely different experience, because you're yoked to the spirit in a different way. And so if we had a bar that was like, that yoga hot flame bar, that you could, like, there was just different things in there, like, let's just rearrange the way the bar looks like. Like, why would you have a bar that's like that? Let's change it. How about this? Instead of having a bartender, you turn the bartender, you invert it. The bartender's on the outside, you're on the inside. Whoa. The outside of the bar is where the bartender, and now all of a sudden you have to change everything up. Inside, you out here just like falling all over the place, acting like a baby. Because that's what you would do anyways. I mean, isn't that what people do at the bar? Everybody wants to get more loose. Everybody wants to get, all that shit. You see? Do you see now? Okay. We're going to stop there. And we'll continue on this on a one-on-one with anybody that wants to open a bar with me. We're going to open a bar. We're going to do, we're going to have a yoga. It's a yoga studio. We got food to cook. We got anything you want. I have more knowledge than anybody on anything you can think about. I guarantee it. So anything you want to start, just say, hey, Zen. Okay. I can't co-sign your paperwork, but I can tell you how paperwork works. I can tell you how food works. I can tell you how liquor works. I can tell you how any of the elements work. Get at me. All you got to do is make sure that I'm comfortable. That's all. You ain't got to pay me much. I'm not. And I used to design and build houses for many years. A lot of my money came from just building. Like, people would, like, I never put an ad out. I never did anything. I would work on a house. I would build a house, and then somebody would be like, yo, this dude can fucking create shit. And then somebody would be like, hey, can you do this job for me? Knocking down walls, building this shit, putting speakers in the ceiling, building kitchens. I could build the whole house top to bottom. It's easy. And design it too. So I do that with the body now. I do that with the mind. I do that with, just the whole thing. So, Link's last moment. Oh, you didn't. Oh, dude. Link's last moment. I got 1,000 videos out here. I ruined my own videos. I'm gonna ruin this one somehow. Yeah. Ahava, can I sing at your bar without gargling eggs? You know what I'm gonna have to say to that. I got something you can gargle on. You could do that in the back room though. Okay, let me get back to it here. Where we at? Sorry about that, guys. Give me a second. So we back here at Kurt, 641. Sounds kind of like my birthday. What's up, Link? It's good to see you, man. Oh, Ahava, you got my birthday yet? You know what? My birthday is very soon. It's 2 days after yours. How's that? Is that right? It's 2 days after yours. Were you born in the 70s? I can't really tell by your picture. You look beautiful. You look like you're probably born in the 80s, but you have this certain kind of, like, even though it's just like, You lucky you were born like 70, 75? I'm guessing you were born in 75. I'm gonna give you that. But I wouldn't be surprised if it was 83. Emma, Gemini on the apex? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, Kurt, you said how can I send a photo of your chart so I can see it? Go to any of my other videos, and my email address is there, which is Theoluminous. And just take a picture of it, right? You know, just take a picture, fucking shit, and then send it to me. Fucking shit, and then send it to me. Yeah. Emma, I don't know how today is related to the 18th of December. Is it the inverse? Is it the inverse of it? Is today May 28th? So the inverse of December 18th? Is that what that is? And you know what? You know what, Emma? You know what's really funny about Mayan Jin is his name actually is part of my astrology chart. I will say I'm gonna tell you his name, but I'll tell you this. Which tripped me the fuck out. Because I can't wait to meet this dude in person. It's, I gotta find this little chart here because it's gonna make a lot more sense. I mean, for people that most people here know each other. Like we know each other. We're good. Oh man. Oop. Oh, I almost got it. Okay, here it is. Okay, so this is the chromatic diatonic. This is the chromatic half tones of the diatonic full tones. And if I look up what I am as a Gemini, his name is the Hebrew son of Jacob. Okay, that's not going to make any sense to anyone probably ever. But literally, if you go through the scale, starting with C, I'm a D note. I'm D. I mean, well, I'm a G. Obviously, my voice is a G, but me as a being is a D, which is connected to that's so funny. Yeah, look at this shit right here. It says if you look right here, I used to say if I give them the D, you'll get the O. I used to say that as funny. So it's the third one of the chromatics. So I would say I give them the D, get the O. And beneath this is literally the name of the Mayan Jin Abadan. And then after that, here, you want to get crazier? The Hebrew symbol is called Torn. Hey, Torn, if you're still here. So in my chromatic half tone of diatonic full tones as a D myself, what I find is O's, then the name of the Hebrew son of Jacob, which is Mayan Jin Abadan, and then the Hebrew symbol, which is Torn. It's called Torn One. So it's literally written here. This was a book written a long time, thousands of pages. Man, oh man, oh man, that's crazy. And then the crazier part is if I go down to the secondary Hebrew name of the son of Ishmael, which who taught? Wow. Give me a second, y'all. One of my greatest teachers ever. One of my greatest teachers ever that I talk about all the time. Neville Goddard. His teacher, his name was Abdullah. Now, if I go to the secondary Hebrew name, sons of Ishmael, it's Abdul. Oh, it's actually Abil. And then the 12 cranial gateways is called oculi, which has something to do with sight. Well, the optic is so you got olfactory, then you got optic, which is sight, then oculi. What is that? What is oculi? And then my breastplate is an agate or a pearl. And then I do not have a transition to the full tone. There's no transitioning from me. It's empty. There's only 3 things on here that have empty transitions. There's no transition. That's why we can just go. What's next? What's going on, guys? Yeah, Link, you didn't ruin a video. Come on, stop that. Okay, Kurt, did you get that figured out how to send it though? Torin, here. All right, let me scroll to the end, and I'm gonna come back to your question. Does labeling, if you're still here, Torin, I'll answer it right now. Just say what's up. Just say what's up right now, and I'll answer the question about emotions. You can't find my address. My address is it's any one of my other videos has it. What's up, William Kyle Estes? I gotta say all 3 of your names like you're some sort of like you're either gonna shoot the president or be the president. I can't tell. I'm a JFK you or okay, cool. I'm gonna answer your question, and then I'm gonna get to you, William Kyle Estes. Always good to see you. It's a pleasure. All right. So, Ahava, you got my birthday already? Oh, 86. You 86. All right, you 86 it? You know about 86? Cut that shit off. 86 that bitch. 86 the whole thing. We ain't got no more turkey. We ain't got no more fried bullshits. It's all done. That's 86. Yeah. So Emma, hopefully Kurt can find it. Kurt and Emma, click on each other's names or whatever. Send it that way. But you know where I'm Theo Luminous. Send it there, Kurt. Theo Luminous. TheoLuminous @gmail.com. That's where you can get at me. That's where anybody can get at me, actually. But doesn't mean I'm going to respond to you. Yeah, it's worn, it's torn, it's all yorn. That's what my granddad would say after using the toilets. Your granddad was a filthy fucker, huh? Yeah. So let me answer. What's up, Moon Cow here? What's up? Weirdest night last night. Hey, but William, you good now though, man? Hey, let me put off. I'm not putting you off, man. Just give me 1 second, Torn, and I'll answer that because obviously, William Kyle, you know that's so funny. People have been dealing with that shit, man. Don't worry about it. It's not even a worry, man. You had a ain't that the funniest shit, William Kyle? You know how many times when I've broken up a fight, I was the one at fault or something. I've dealt with that shit too. It's terrible. This is why I'm like, hey, if these 2 people got to fight, let them fight. I don't give a fuck. I'm tired of dealing with people's I got broken knuckles and almost been fucking thrown in jail plenty of times over like someone else's fight. I was like, I was just trying to help this shit out. And then they punched me in the eye. Then I got to defend myself. Just stay out of it. You know what I mean? Fuck it. Fuck it, man. Oh shit. Oh, give me 1 second, y'all. Kyle, are you good now, man? Are you good? Are you good? Are you good? Man, is that what that dream was about last night? Fuck. Are you good now, man? Because I want to answer Torn. I just want to make sure you're good. You good? Okay, good, man. Yeah, you can't like. Okay, let me get back to Torn's question. Torn said, "Does labeling emotions help deal with emotions?" Okay, and then let me do this 1 second. No, not at all. The first problem was babble. The first problem was labels. Remember the song? Remember the song Labels? by who did that? Was that Jizza? Jizza did labels? No. The point is here. The point of this. Look. What would you label this? What do you label this? Now, if I take this thing, now you label it as a pillow. You might label it as a comforter. You might label it as... But if I put this over your fucking skull and I start just fucking... Ugh. Now, is this label of this thing, we'll call it a pillow, is a pillow good or bad? Now you have different... You get to juxtaposition in your head whether or not a pillow is good or bad. Just like you say, is Zen good or bad? You can say yourself. You have a name. Your name is Torin. Your name is whatever. You get to label yourself as something. That label holds certain sort of weight and energy. Like my name has been many different things. Like if I go to different hoods, right? People are gonna know me differently. You know, everybody's like, you know, that's so and so. Like I knew this cat. Like I go to different neighborhoods with them, and everybody like, oh, what up, so and so, but they would know him differently. Because he didn't have one name. He was very many different things. So to label an emotion, you'd have to tell me what your emotion is. Now, your feeling, back to the most essential Zen talk, is feeling emotion. No. I mean, I'm going to just answer that right for you. I'm not going to have to go through this whole thing, think about it. No, feeling is like, I always give the example of getting kicked in the shins or kicked in the nuts. Let's do a different one. Kicked in the throat, kicked in the forehead, punched in the face, uppercutted in the, you know, whatever. That's a feeling. As soon as you get hit, that's it. That's it. The emotion comes afterwards, meaning that he punched me or she punched me or physical whatever because of a past experience or a future event. Remember, that's emotion. So to label emotions, I mean, that's what we do. I mean, we have a dictionary. Our dictionary with how many, 400,000 words is filled with emotional constructs of vocabulary. It's not filled, there's no feeling in there. There's one feeling, it's I'm here. I never have to read a dictionary. I never have to go to school to know how I feel. I know how I feel. This is how I feel. I feel nice in this shirt. I feel good. I feel good talking to you guys. I feel good drinking this. I feel good taking a nap after this. I feel good about that. I feel. But to emotionally value something, what I have to do is I have to go into my memory bank system or I have to go into my expectation system. If I go into my expectation system, what I'm doing is I'm grabbing something of the way that I think the future should be, and I'm placing it on top of my feelings. And if I go into the past, I'm going, that one time that I got, you know, this good thing, it could be good. That can be. Most people worry about the problematic thing. They're like, oh, one time in the past I got beat up, or I got this, I got bad, and they attach that to a feeling. But it's equally as disenfranchising. I'm using proper words here. Disenfranchising yourself from your own true feeling to have a good feeling about something. I've got a good feeling about this because the last time you had a good experience, I seen this girl, blonde hair, blue-eyed, is bushy-tailed, rabbit-like. Oh man, I've had so many good experiences with this. I know I've applied all my good experiences in the past to what I think of the present of this, you know, little bunny, little thing, and might come home with me and be a bad idea because I didn't deal with my feelings. My feelings in the moment would be erase what I think might happen, erase what I know about, look directly dead in her fucking right there. Look dead at the situation. What is the situation? There's no situation. It's just you. What is this? What is going on right now? Be like a child. A child will look at a dog, a cat, a puppy, an elephant, a rhinoceros, all these things, and it'll look at it in the same way every single time because it doesn't have a standard device of deciphering whether or not that's good or bad. It doesn't have a way of saying that is A, B, C, D, E, F, G. What we've done is we've taken our feelings I'm fucking crushing everything right now. This might be the best video that's ever been made. If I go and I look at something and I say that's an elephant, what I've done is I've described that elephant inside of ELEF or ELEPHANT. Now all of a sudden I've collapsed the entirety of an elephant inside of what I call elephant. I've looked at that creature and go, holy shit, that's the most amazing thing I've ever felt and seen. That's what's going on inside of me, but it's not verbal. It's not calculated. But I go, you ain't never seen an elephant before? You stupid. You never seen an elephant? I'm like, now, you think you know elephants? Walk up to that elephant. That elephant is not the other elephant because the elephant is not an elephant. That elephant has a name. It sounds like this. Do you want to hear a tiger? You want to hear a llama? You want you want to hear somebody that has a job as a podiatrist? Is that somebody who plays with feet? You want to hear somebody that's like just figuring out how your eyebrows can be a little better? So we have it all mixed up. You can't put letters into emotions because emotions are connected to letters, but feelings can never be. So there you go, yo. I hope that was amazing. Hey William, hopefully when I made that noise, it shook it off. What's up, John Shore? Good to see you, man. Emma, how dare you call Gemini crazy? Get the fuck out of here. Fuck out of here with your bullshit, Emma. Emma, you 25. You about to go take a lesson to learn how to drive. I've been driving for hundreds of years. You gotta take a lesson right now. You can call Geminis crazy. You're crazy for thinking we're crazy. How's that? You crazy. You crazy for it. You crazy for this shit. John Shore. Last night got blocked because I played a bunch of music. I was playing DJ for the first hour, and then I went into some long diatribe. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my other phone. I'm gonna take my phone. I'm gonna stop it after the music, and then just film me. I mean, I think it's worth it. Well, who knows? I don't remember what I said, but I'm sure it was awesome. Okay. Emma, you so sensitive. I know you're sensitive. That's why you super light bright. You're like a little light bright worm. Hey, I'm gonna here. Let me do this. I did this earlier. Let me do this for you, Emma. There you go. Are you sensitive? Yeah. How dare you? How dare you call us crazy? Well, I mean, you know what the best part of the whole thing, though, Emma, is I'm not even a Gemini. I lied about that. I'm a liar. I'm not a Gemini. How y'all feel about that? How do you all feel about that? You thought Zen was a Gemini. I fooled you. Torin, let me continue on here. Okay, that didn't solve your dilemma. For example, you have a feeling you don't want to have anymore, and you've got a word for it. It's called anxiety. Yeah, I got you. If you don't have the word, things would better, or you wouldn't have any way to treat it. How do you treat words? If it's called anxiety, how do you fix that definition of anxiety? Would you change the definition or would you change the word? If the word's always going to sit there, then you'd have to change the definition. So what I do with the word anxiety is, instead of being anxious about the future, what I call it is extra special perception of energy. Because that's what anxiety really truly is. You have more energy. Anxiousness isn't something to be worried about. It's you have so much. You have so much energy. What do you do with it? And this is why anxiety and depression fit right together. Because if you have so much energy, as soon as you use all the energy, you go into the pits of depression. So after I'm anxious, I go out and I fuck around with the public. John Q. Public and me, we get along. And then I come home and I'm depressed. And by depressed, what I mean is I need a deep rest. I need to take a fucking nap. So I sleep for fucking like 12 hours? I don't know. 10 hours? Maybe 5. Maybe 2. Who knows? But there's change the definition that you have. Don't change the word. Jeremiah, you a Gemini too? Yes. and Ahava, I am a Gemini. I mean, I'm a sun god, but when I have to, here's the thing. When I have to play on planet Earth, I have to be one of the 12 symbols or signs, and I'm gonna always choose Gemini because if I'm a Gemini, I can do either one. Because everybody wants to play this or that. Okay, I can play both those games. But if I had to physically inform myself inside of some sort of creative unit, it's easy to be a Leo. To just go, rah, I'm Leo, and this is how it is, you know. That's easy to do that. That's silly. But is it easy to go, oh, I'm shy. Can you guys get off my channel? I'm really shy. I can't believe you guys are looking at me. I'm half naked. I'm assing myself out here. This is Zen. It's easy to do that. No, it's hard. It's very hard to be humble. You know, it's hard for me to make all these videos and I'll just go straight out. Just go. Did you guys know I'm fucking royalty? I'm a god. Do you know how hard that is? Do you know how hard it is to have like fucking $7 billion in a bank account and not use any of it? Do you know what that feels like? Try that one day. Try to have $7 billion in a bank account and live like this. Just simple t-shirts, a little bit of hair. $7 billion, that's one bank account. I got other bank accounts. You know, there's people walking around right now that you never met. I mean, you probably met people that are worth like half as much as me. But I'm not troubled. I have no quibbles. I have no qualms. Money or no money, it doesn't matter to me. It could be sitting right there. There could be like just sweaty pussies right there, just vaginas everywhere. I'm sitting here talking to you. There's $100 million on top of every vagina if I would just go bury my face in it right now. But I'd rather talk to you guys because I've had my fill. I've had my fill on this life. So now I'd like to share. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way that my mind goes. But maybe it's true. Maybe it's true. Change things or change your perception of things. Same thing, right? Yeah, Torrin. Yeah, exactly. Well, that's the most difficult thing for people is changing perception. Like the other night, I had a bad night the other night, but it was only because I viewed it that way. I don't know that it was a bad night. It was. I had a really great conversation with somebody, but there was a really sharp something going on around me that felt really awkward. It was just awkward. It wasn't. It was like I just didn't know how to dance the steps. You know, you could be a really good dancer but not know the steps, and then when you're doing it, it doesn't feel right. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. You have to change the. Okay, so change the word dictionary to definitionary. This is the first rule of everything. Just because on the cover of it, go buy yourself, do yourself the biggest favor ever in the world. I'm gonna blow up the fucking dictionary market right now. Go buy yourself a dictionary, and then go ahead and scribble out or put a piece of tape over or do whatever. Get rid of the word dictionary and call it definitionary. And so then you got your the words at the top. It's probably going to be those two people that wrote all the dictionaries. They were dictating something, but they were defining things. So if you change the way that you think a definitionary works, did I say definitionary? Oh, how to define things? Huh. Because define is what? To make it fine, half around the sun. We give half of the energy to the fine. What is fine? Is it fine? Everything's all fine over here. But if you have a dictionary, dictionary, you have to do a lot with your tongue to produce the sounds that will produce what is literally in that bibliothekia. So bibliothekia is a Bible, which is akin to a library. A library is a bibliothèque. A bibliothèque is bi. So it's your bicuspids. So your bicuspids, where are they? Where do they sit? When you speak, man, I'm crushing your fucking brains right now. Your bicuspids come from where your tongue hits when you speak most of the words. But if you're Dracula, if you know how to go from bicuspids to the D words, to your teeth, to your dentals, your DNTLs and S's, if you know how to lick your lips, and if you know how to, there's a reason. Like if you don't have no teeth, you can't even suck your lips. So start to change the way that you define things. There is no definitive anything. There's no definitionary. There's no defining of things. There's people want to dictate. Fuck your dictation. Didn't we just call it something else? Change definition and dictate. Definition and dictate. Definition, dictate. Definition, dictate. Dance on that shit. I'm dancing right now. I'm sitting here in complete. We'll get back to the meditation thing. You want to sit here in like lotus posture? I'm a lotus. It doesn't matter how it doesn't matter how my body sits. It matters what my mind does. My mind is the illusion of the Mayans. Look at, that was so good. So just change the way that you perceive things. Perception. Remember, a few broadcasts ago, it was Shaman Clown said, and I said well, it wasn't him, but I said PMS, Perception Management Systems. So the way that you perceive things is the way you define things. The way you define things is the way you so we take the dictionary and turn it into definitionary. Everything's a definitionary, because you can say anything you want right here, and I can turn it into anything I want. I'm just molding. I'm a potter. I'm Harry Potter. Just mold it into a new clay. So there we go. Oh, back here. Zen's back. Zen's back here. What you want to talk about, y'all? William Kyle, if you come here, you got $7 billion in the bank account. We ain't gonna spend it all, but there you go, William. Everybody else was having a bad night. You had a glorious night. Why? Because you're sitting here talking to Zen. And you know what? I'm having a good day because I'm sitting here talking to William Kyle Estes. You threw the fucking the eagle up there. Yeah, definitionary is always right. Where do I? Torrens already are landing right there. A definition, a dictionary and a definition is two different things. Where do ideas come from? Torrens Garden. Let me show you. They come from nowhere. You can't you can't tell me who God is. You can't tell me who you are. Like, I mean, I see who you are. I mean, kind of. You can't, but where does an idea come from? It seems to come from infinite nothingness, or back to you asked me about what the sun was, and we turn it into an egg. It comes from an egg. It comes from an ego. But. So if I say but, I have to take the ego or the egg in the front and the butt in the back, and I have to combine them. I have to clap. Make that ass clap. You see, this is why you behind a beautiful bitch, the ass claps. She clapping with it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for making my booty slap. Oh, daddy, thank you. So we stick the 1 in the 0. And ain't even a 0, it's an egg. So back to the eggs. So existential, you play all the egg games. You get back to the eggs. Ideas come from eggs. Your ego, like me right now, I say this just about every video lately. I don't care to do this. I don't care to talk to anyone. I'd rather just take a nap and just sleep until infinity comes. Oh, but it already came. Oh, it's all over my face. Oh, I've just been come by infinity. But ideas, Torrin, I watched you the other night. You made this video of you. You were in your bed. You had your little light on and your cover over your head, and you started drawing. And I was like, "Fuck yes, this is how I feel every day." And when you did that, I had this. I'm gonna replay this story. I have this one of these books over here. It's not one of them though. I don't know what I did with it. It was about teaching people how to speak to autistic people. Artistic, very very egg-shelled people, like people that have larger brains, because their brain isn't what the system. Here you go. What the system attempts to do is take all of the information and jam it into your brain, and then they collapse it inside of you, and you go, oh, I'm just inside of this tiny little shell, which is my egg, my ego. But not realizing that all of the information that came into your head was from out there. If I walk through the forest, I can see everything. Am I walking through my own mind? Am I walking through an ego? Am I walking through the eggshells? Am I walking on eggshells? I can't say anything because I'm going to break all the eggshells. Well, fucking break the eggshells then. I used to have a best friend that used to say, "Oh, I feel like I'm walking on eggshells around you." Like, how can you walk on eggshells around me? Did you see how fucking insane I am? Do you see how you just need to fucking battle right? You need to battle right for your consciousness. Your consciousness is everything. You're surrounded by exactly what you are. So we're walking through all of the adventure of all of nature, and the nature is what is nurturing our mind. Our mind is a reproduction unit. We're reproducing the things that were outside of us. We can't explain where it came from. There's no answer to your question, because your question was already faulty as soon as you spoke, because you misinterpreted the way that you wanted to speak. All you want to do is design and create, because you are the creator. You're the creative force. You're the creatrix. You manifest all this shit. It comes from nowhere. There's no way of finding out. That's the best part about Santa Claus, the best part about mushrooms, the best part about your mind is you don't get to know where. If you knew where it came from, you'd go hunt down where it came from, and you'd say, "Give me all the stuff," and then they'd be sitting there like in the factory, just going, "But I'm giving you everything you want. Why do you want to take? You want to have control of the factory? Do you want to have control of the factory? You'd be fucking idiotic to want to go have $5 trillion in a whole Federal Reserve, the whole thing, and stand there and do all the shit, and to hold all of the knowledge. You want to hoard knowledge? That's fucking stupid. If I hoarded knowledge, there's no way I could speak the way I do. If I hoarded knowledge, I'd have probably 12 million people subscribe to my channel. If I hoarded knowledge, but I don't. I speak like this. This is why nobody will come listen to me. I could put all the right tags. I could do all the right things. I could have a marketing agency, but no one's gonna come listen to this shit Because if you put this on your TV in front of your grandma and your papa and all of your parents, they'd be like, turn this shit off. I can't hear this. Because they literally cannot hear what I'm saying. It's not that my voice is too amplitude and too high, because we could turn it down. We could turn it down. But it's not the frequencies wrong. It's that how do we get back to what we are? Do I want to have control of the wheel? No. Let the motherfucker drive the bus. I'm sitting here in the back going, yes? Makes sense? Let me get one more drink, and then you guys got 15 more minutes of Zen. Give me the best questions you got, and we'll get through it. You know what's so weird to me? What's weird to me is the people sit and listen to me talk, and I think it's because, I mean, it's weird being the smartest person on the planet, but then they go, oh, this egotistic shit. But I'm only speaking everything else you guys are thinking, which is really difficult. It's like, but I thought I could just be me, and I gotta go. There's 11 people here that want me to say something. And so I'm digitally manifesting that in my mind to speak it out forth, and I feel like a computer system. I feel like an operator of things, modus operandi. So isn't it weird being very smart? All of you must be very smart. To be here 2 hours into Zen talking is fucking... You're either completely... You should have paperwork done, you should go into fucking... Like, you're crazy. You're crazy as fuck. Or you're the smartest person on the planet listening to me 2 hours in. Because I'm not even talking. I haven't had anything to say for like a month. I've had nothing to say for a month, but people keep like I get this little like whatever, like I'll be dreaming and I'll have a dream and then I'll wake up like, ah, man, somebody wants me to talk. And here I am talking. What is that? Conduit? How you feel about being a conduit? So, anyways, next level. Let's go. Let me fix my hair because this will change the way I speak. And in fact, here's what I'm gonna do. That was excellent. Oh, that's more comfy. Ain't that nice? So what's up, y'all? Let me see what y'all had to say. I'm not sure what I just said there. I'm sure it was good, but what's up, Skyhopper? Good to see you, man. Skyhopper, thank you for the picture. And by the way, look at your pretty face. Thank you for the picture, man. The other ones are just like, oh man, they resonate with me, you know. I don't respond. I don't look at a lot of people, like people send me shit. Like, yeah, obviously, you know, I could get down with you, man. That's some good stuff. And your face, you're like super exuberant. And anybody doesn't know this, only 6 people in the room. Fuck everybody that left. You're gonna eat shit and die. I don't care. Go hang out with Skyhopper sometime. Skyhopper's like next level shaman. I only speak because he does. Hoarders are hoarders. Hoardor. Yes, hoardors. Hoardors and you four-door Fords. Well, thank you, Kyle. Yeah, I think that sometimes I'm always whenever I'm on the internet or whenever I'm doing something, I'm always looking for to find somebody as smart or smarter than me. And most of the time, the only people that are as smart as me don't make videos because you're sitting here talking to me. Uh, there's a couple people that I would like to have a one-on-one with. Uh, but coming from me, if I said, "Hey, do you want to do one-on-one with me?" They would think that I'm like, trying to like jerk them off or whatever. I'm like, no, it ain't like that. Like, B, you've got it all wrong here. If any of you want me to do a one-on-one with somebody, tell them to contact me. That's it. You know what I mean? Like, God mode here is like, oh, he thinks he's God, huh? He think, oh, you God, huh? No, I'm just saying, if I contact people, it feels to me like I'm their like, oh, hi guy, can I help you with your can you help me with my channel? I don't have enough viewers, or can I, you're the best. Like I don't feel that way. The only people I want to talk to is just because I want to talk to them. It's because I want to advance and further the conversation of what humanity is and what we are as a species and what we are as minds to further emancipate people from shackling up of their souls and their spirits. Like, I don't want that. I don't like that. That's stupid. I felt that before. It's the worst. But I don't know the best way going about it. And me going to these people going, knock on the door like, excuse me, would you like to do an interview with me? That's stupid. Somebody says, hey, you should probably talk to Zen. If somebody goes, you should probably talk to Zen, because Zen is a master. Master is an understatement. Then I would consider it. Well, there's a couple of people out there. I've dropped their names a couple times, like just one or two times. I didn't say times. I said time on purpose. Hey Kurt, have we got to that yet? You ain't sent me anything? Oh, Torrin said thanks for watching videos that are masterpieces. Torrin, you're so full of yourself. Oh, you want to watch them in 2x speed? What's up, Alien Vibes? Oh, you sent me something? Okay, let me go get my phone, and we'll do it right now. Kurt, hey, oh shit, look at that. Ooh, holy shit! Oh my God, I can do that. You guys want like? I give you these little lines here. Let me go get my other phone, and I'm gonna. I didn't even know I could do that. Whop, whop, whop. Oh, that's too funny. That's too funny. you getting Zen in silly mode right now. And we got this. We got 100% on here. Yeah, zoom in here. Let me zoom in for you. That's right there. How's that? Is that good? Am I as pretty up close as I am from a distance? Anybody? Is this pretty? Do you like the beard? Do you like this giant schnoz? Do you like these kind of like leftover from like the last 3 days of insanity eyeballs? Boop. Wait, that might be a zit. I don't even get zits. Oh, get out of here. Get. back up, get off. There you go, get off of me. I thought they were. should we put that face on a coin? If you'd like to, here. You gotta give me proper like let me put this. Is this right? Are we good? Are we good for a coin yet? Yeah, we could call it Zen coin. Zen coin. Bitcoin? Fuck Bitcoin. I don't bite things. This is the only dude you ever seen not bite anybody's style. Cause motherfuckers biting my style. So you bite on that coin. We call it Zen coin. Zen coin, 1,100%. William Kyle, let's go. Zen coin, done. I mean, then we get the we get atomic coin. We get the Zen coin, the atomic man coin. Yeah. People pay for this shit. Like, I mean, the truth of this whole thing is, like, if people really wanted real truth, they ain't gonna be listening to people like yogis and like they're always Indian, right? They always like Indian with dots on the forehead. I ain't got no dot on my forehead. You know what? When I see you, William Kyle, and somebody inks me up, I'm gonna get real. No, it's not gonna be like, hey, just for today, I'm gonna get a little ink here on my forehead. It's not gonna be. It's gonna be purple. I got the whole thing done. I already know what's getting put on me. It's all ink and it's all like special ink. And we'll teach people as I'm getting inked. I'm gonna show people the way to make ink properly and the proper you'd call it. I mean, everybody wants to play with like gold and silver and you know copper but you know the micro ionized all that shit. We'll get into that. It's using what you are as a transmutive unit and then using the tattoo to multiply the energy that's already within you. So yeah, this is gonna be fun. So now I gotta go find out. Somebody sent me a video here. Hey Kurt, you sent it to my Gmail? Let me see here. Let me see what's going on over here with this Gmail shit. Man, I'm too drunk for this shit right now. All right, here we go. Let's see. You sent it to Theo Luminous. Let me see. Oh, holy shit! Fuck yes, he did send it. Okay, holy shit. Thank you, man. Did you send it to Emma too? Because Emma's gonna be way better at this. Give me 1 second, man. I'm right here on this thing. Let me see. Let me download this shit first. Hold on. Oh, Emma, you got it already? Oh, okay. Woo! Okay, so Kurt, you're like right off the bat, you're the exact opposite of me. Because my chart is over on the other side. Like I'm over there. But you have holy shit. I'm getting this. Wow. You're very one-sided. Like you left out so many things out of your time. Like your time was all devoted to what you were very good at. So what's been occurring in your life is a reproduction of the same exact systems, which are very strong, which is good, and I'll take your power of, because you have these two here that are really powerful. I don't know what they are. Let me look closer. You got, what is that? Sag and no. What is? Hey, you're here, right? You're here, Kurt. Let me scroll here. Yeah, Torn, you should. Alien Vibes. This is definitely. Yeah. Emma, what's my Insta? My Instagram is Sarzen, I think. Sar Tsar and then Sen or excuse me, Zen or Xen. I think I kept it as Zen. Yeah. Skyhopper in the whole fucking room. Thank you, Skyhopper. Skyhopper, you're amazing. Good to see you, man. Okay, Kurt. I'm on your shit right now. So what is so you're very Sagittarius heavy? Is Sagittarius and because I'm not. Again, I should be better at this. I apologize ahead of time. Having spit out all this fucking knowledge about astrology, and then people are like Zen doesn't know astrology, astrological signs. I just don't. I just don't care to. Um, yeah, it's Zarzan. Yeah, I don't even know. So yeah, um, there you go, Kurt. Yeah, Kurt. So you're very man, oh man. I would love to show you my chart because I'm completely opposing to you. Not opposing to you, but like I fill in the blanks for you. Obviously I'm over there on the Gemini side. You're very winter related. You got a lot of winter in you. You like old man winter. Yeah, Sagittarius is where it's at. You're very Sagittarius. So you got your Gemini, your Sun. You got feminine, a Moon. Wow. Okay. Yeah, you're right there. Like, dude, you were all over that. Do you have? Can I get a little deeper, Kurt? Do you have any? When you were born, do you have any scars or birthmarks on you? I'm guessing they're on the right side. If you have any birthmarks, they're somewhere along the meridian of the right side. I'm guessing it's somewhere on your left leg. Um, I'm guessing it's on your. I keep touching this part of my body. I'm gonna show you. I mean, I know you do. It's somewhere in here. You have something wrong right there. I don't know why I keep doing that, and that's why I'll say it is. And you have polychromia. So do I. You've seen it before. This eye is my scanner darkly. This is my scanner lightly. This eye is almost brown. This eye is almost blue. I mean, they say green. This eye doesn't move. This eye moves. That's another video though. But damn, your chart is really strong, like super strong. Winter months. Saggy, completely fucking hell. Yeah. I mean, I would like to share mine with you because it actually complements your chart perfectly. If me and you came together, like my chart actually takes all of your coordinates and mishmashes. I mean, my chart is already pretty good anyways, but oh, it's your right foot. Ah, your right foot. I was close. Yeah, you have it on your right foot here. Can you tell me? Let me see here. Hold on. So it's on your right foot. Okay. Here's your foot. Let's do this. Or on the top. I think it would be here in your in somewhere. Is it a liver meridian? It would be like right below the right below where you're okay. So your toe leads into where you should be dropping your foot on the ground, but you don't. So what you have is a little bit of a hardening of the artery underneath the that little balance point. Your balance point is it's about your balance point. Your balance point is closer to the middle of your foot. So you were supposed to be really high arched, but it's starting to flatten your foot out. And so, I mean, I have really high arches, obviously. We keep, you walk through, you like, look at the, here, I'll show you the arches. Okay, you can walk, look at the arches. You see? Really high arches. But yours is stuck right underneath the, I don't know what the name of it is. It's you take your big toe and then you go to your next fat little morsel of awesomeness, and then right beneath that there's a little dot that also collides with if you go right up your here. I'll do this for you. I don't know. Can you see this? It's right there. It's in between. It's in between your dorsal flexal, your dorsal flexal. When we talk about dolphins and shit, it's right above and in between your big toe and your first toe. You know, is this? Am I close? Yeah, you okay? William Estes. Let me do this. I'm gonna get back to you, Kurt. Wisconsin. Yeah, we'll get that in a second. Yeah. I don't know how. I have no idea. I have no idea. Uh, William Collins says I was born with umbilical cord wrapped around my neck 3 times. 3 times. William Collins says I'd like you to be able to see the way that I can see. They tried to hang you 3 times. They tried to throw me in a garbage can, man. I get it, man. Give me a second, y'all. Okay. Zen back in the building. William Kyle, I'll talk to you about that later, but I hopefully that helped. Yeah. Unstins come through here. Unston come through. No reason, just tells me about my high arches. He said McDonald. He said he Ronald McDonald. Yeah, Ronald McDonald. You know, you gotta step over things. This is why we don't step on we don't step on shit. The shit is like right underneath our arches. Yeah, super high arches. Yeah, anybody can walk through. Yeah, you got low. Yeah, you got low arches too. I'm not. You know, I'm nobody. I don't know how I know this shit. Mm. Mm. Ah, so good, so good. All right. Yeah, man. Yeah, William. Hey, Alan vibes. Next question, if you have one, is for you, because Alien vibes. You know, I'm gonna call you Alien vibes. Is that why it's Alan? It's Alan, Aileen, Alien. I'm gonna call you Alien for whatever reason. Um, next question is for you. Anything you like is yours. I need to get a drink because William Costas got me crying again over here. Crying and laughing is very similar. Last time I was talking to you guys, I said I was gonna order some food, and I didn't because I just passed out. I was just like I was too drunk for life, and then I'm still hungry. All I've eaten today was like a handful of sauerkraut. I don't even why use fork? Just stick the hand in there, eat it. So Anna vibes, what's up, man? Or anybody else? The rest of the 12 idiots. You know, it's 12, right? It's always 13. It's the 1 and the 12. There's Jesus and his 12 disciples. You know, that's just allegory though. Yeah. But who's Jesus? Who's Lucifer? Lucifer is Lucifer, like Lucy. Like okay, you gonna smoke in the hood? You can go. Can I get a Lucy? Right? Lucy is, well, that's a lot of things. Lose your fur? I ain't got no fur on me. Yeah, well, you gotta love Lucy. I do too, man. I mean, Lucy runs with me. I don't really like Lucy. Just do what she want to do. I don't even touch it. Have at it. I give Lucy's up to everybody. You want to get high? You want to smoke? You want to get the L's? You want to catch some L's? It's all yours. I just walk with it. It don't matter to me. Alan vibes. I'm probably gonna have to smoke that in a second because that helped me out the other night. It put me on a different wavelength. Yeah, Unstance, come on, Unstance. Hey, Unstance, can you please make a fucking video, please, please? Have you ever heard someone say please? We're 2:30 in here. I'm saying please make a video because I want to see Unstance eating with a fork. Hmm. They don't invite you into fancy places. You ain't allowed there. I'm not allowed there either. Last time I went to a fancy place, they was like, let's get him as drunk as possible so he'll leave. Yeah, Una says you super disgusting. Make a video instance. I want to see you eating with a fork. I want to see you eating shrimp out the yeah, just dip it in there. Mm, shrimp. What else is on here? Is this fancy? Are we fancy enough? That would be the greatest ever. Oh, you were 16. You said your girl taught you how to not use your fork like a shovel. She wants you to poke at things. Your girl, when you were that age, yeah, she wanted to poke and prod at things. That's why she told you, a shovel, everything's a shovel. Yo, to a dumb man, everything's a hammer, right? But like, I could use a hammer as a shovel, as a fork, as a come see me, that kind of thing. It it was always funny because my left hand is very strong. My left hand is super strong. I just don't use it. Like, I'll grab my drink with it. I'll go over here and just. It went right around the light to grab this. Mm. I just don't choose to. I just don't. It's not a. It's easy. It's easy to use left hand. Except I can't throw a javelin very far. I can't. Could you imagine me throwing a javelin left-handed? Anybody right-handed here? Everybody here is pretty much right-handed. I can play basketball with my left hand. Like, don't get it confused. I can't throw a ball very far with my left hand. It doesn't make sense with the way that I switch my hips up. I mean, right-handed, like, wow, whew, anywhere you want it. But left-handed, I can do micro movements with my left hand. I can pick up a beer and I can dribble basketball really good with my left hand. But other than that, like, no, like tossing things long distance doesn't make a lot of sense. Like, I'm not gonna throw a ball to my dog with my left hand. That's stupid. I'd rather hold my drink with my left hand and throw the ball with my right hand. Do you see? Do you see? Do you get it? I'd rather have a drink in my left hand and a ball in my right. Look at all the pictures. Look at all the pictures. The guy is holding. Well, I mean, it's Baphomet. I mean, well, the picture ain't really Baphomet. I mean, it goes back farther than that. You have in one hand you have a pole or a staff, and the other one you have a ball. So you have a one and a zero. You're holding one thing here to keep your fortress sound, and you have one thing to just throw spin on things. You're throwing cycles on things with your other hand. So we spin knowledge or language with our tongue, which is forked, which gave us one hand to plot down on the land one singular idea, and then we had tornadoes. We spun vortexes, we spun hurricanes, we spun the whole thing with the ball in our right hand, and look at all the pictures. Look at all the pictures of they're gonna have one hand a staff and one hand a ball.
Let's see who's in here. And Enema. I called you Enema. Ah, look at that. Enema. Hey, Emma, you need to go do an enema. I mean, that's. You said how to deal with nausea. Well, your nausea is caught in between here. You want to throw up, but you need to shit. Emma, you talk so much shit because you judge things so much. Like, even from this distance, I can tell you your judgment of things is too severe. You think, like, I'm Libra. Okay, you see, I'm a Gemini that was hidden because I'm Libra. I'm the judgment. But I don't really care about judgment. You care about judgment, so you judge yourself. Your judgment of yourself is why you wear the clothes you wear. You say you wear black all the time, and it's why you stay inside. Go outside. Enjoy your life, honey. What are you doing? So your belief system is manifested within what did you just say here? You said let me find what she had to say. Yeah, how do you want to discover yourself? Where's she at here? Stuff's too uncanny. How do I deal with the nausea? Here's the nausea. Nausea is you're differentiating between vomiting and shitting. You think vomiting is okay, but you think shitting is nasty. Yes, you are light-skinned and you vomit a lot. Yes? You probably have had eating disorders, which means you puke and you speak things that if you just would have digested them out, you'd have been fine. But you hate shit. But look at me. I'm the shittiest motherfucker you ever met. And everybody in this room is shitty. We shitty as fuck. Ugh. Yo, I will fuck your fucking pussy until you shit everywhere. Ew. Did he just say that? Did Zen really, the most godlike on the planet, saying the most wisdom, like knowledge, speak, he just said he's gonna fuck a bitch till she shits everywhere? I'm gonna fuck you so you don't vomit. Do you see the difference? You talk about shit and diarrhea, but you got diarrhea of the mouth. That's vomit. Vomit is diarrhea of the mouth. I got that, but I could shit easy. I could stay silent. See what you're missing here? You have a lot to say, but you have a lot to learn because you're not willing to actually invest in yourself. Because if you invested in yourself, what you would happen is invest is to put a vest on, which is why bullets can't hurt you. You put a vest on, so you invest in self, and it goes through you. You would never have to puke. Why do you think I can drink all I can drink? I've only vomited like 5 times in my life. Well, maybe a few more than that, but I can shit anywhere. I'll shit. I'm shitting right now. I'm taking a crap and a nap right now. And so you're missing that point. Your judgment is your ultimate failure. I don't judge anything. I mean, yeah, I have preferences. I'd rather hang out with certain people, but that doesn't mean I'm judging the people that I don't like. I don't like them not because I don't have. It's right now. I don't want to go into my closet and grab 5 pounds of chocolate. I don't want to go into I don't want to go into the refrigerator and eat. It's just not what I want right now. That's preference. It's not judgment. You have a lot of judgment, which it rids you of the capacity to have preference. Preferences are easy. If you own the computer system, you can have all the preferences you want on the computer system. But you're too busy judging the computer system. I can see it all over your face. This is why you're white as fuck. I mean, I actually had to stay inside and get real. Like, I went into the dark room to get really light so I could tell you this. I could be out in the sun every day. I could be dark as fuck, but you never come talk to me. because you're confused by who I am. This doesn't make any sense. There's no hurt. There's no judgment. This is just what it is. Ahava in Jira would be so good, but a town I live in, Ahava 77, and it's Ahava 85, right? You said 85. I wish there was Ethiopian food here. I'm dying for Ethiopian food. I'm gonna go back to New Orleans just to have Indian food, Indian and straight African food, like real African food. Oh, so good, so good, so good. That's my soul right there. I'm okay. So I'm back here at William Cut Estes at 155. It's fun to play with your hands and mouths, food and many things. Torrance Garden said, "Do we only know things in order to tell others?" I think you're correct there. Yes. Why do you draw? Why do you paint? Why do you? Because there's something that's sitting inside you like to express. You happen to do it through your hands. I mean, I do it through my hands like this. Like, the last video I did that got shut down because I was doing I was doing like super high level magical ceremonial shit. They had to shut my video off. That's true knowledge. That's absolutely what happened. But you do it with artwork. I do it with my mouth. I just speak differently. Is there anyone? Can someone here go ahead in this little box here? Tell me anyone that speaks like I do, because you know a lot of people that speak similarly. They speak similes. But does anybody speak like I do? No. Honey, you got it all wrong. Can they use their face? Can they stroke my beard? Can they speak the language that I speak? I'm speaking the ultimate language, because I'm not using my mouth to speak. I'm speaking from my testicles. I'm speaking from my throat. I'm speaking from my brain. I'm speaking from my heart, most importantly. Everything I speak is from my heart. You know anybody that speaks like me? Could you find another channel? Could you find anyone that even looks like me? I doubt it. I doubt it. Bring them to me. Bring me my brother. Bring me the thing that looks like me. Bring them, put them right in front of me, and we will see. We will see who is who. Hooty hoo. You see? William, you said Jesus have vomit so many times, I never feel nausea, so to speak. If you're the devil, you can burn off all of the bacteria. Bacteria comes from Bacchus. Bacchus is you see? Bacchus, bacteria, the devil. God created the devil, yes? So what that means is consciousness created the goddess feminine world. The world is Satan. That's it. I mean, this is why they have like the woman is the devil. Well, she is the devil because she has a body. But you know what I like to do with my mind? I like my mind to I've created somehow I'm the goddess too. I put my hands on a lot of things. A lot of things. I put my hands on all the things. I put my hands everywhere. It doesn't matter. Where can I not put my hands? I thought I was allowed to exist within this whole construct that I created. Yeah. Hey, slap the bag. Max Hotch. Let me say this. Max Hotchkiss, and the title of the show at 2:30, 2:39, 2:39:30. It's coming true right now. I'm gonna go get it. Man, this is a lot of bag to slap. This is a big fat bag right here. Oh, let me do it. Man, I didn't want to do it right now, but I'm gonna rip it right the fuck out of here. Yep. Is this right? Holy shit. I mean, I feel like this is like the you know a baby is being birthed. There's this placenta. There's a placenta, and this. I mean, I feel like there should be red wine. I apologize, it's white wine, but holy shit. There you go, guys. Placenta. This is a Hava's fat fucking. This is a Hava's fat ass right here. How's that? Is that good, guys? It's a big bag. I'm not gonna drink this whole thing right now. Maybe. Yo, last time I did a fucking a 6-hour show. I don't even remember why I did that 6-hour show, but was that good? Did I slap the bag righteously? Was it righteous? Hey, I apologize. Anybody that said anything in here, I'm overlooking everything just to get to the bag slapping. I'm gonna get back down here. Kurt, was the reading of your chart pretty good? Was it all right? Yeah. Okay. William always get with the Satnam Satan. Yeah, we say Satan out here. It's not that. Let me. Yeah, thank you. You're welcome. I mean, you're welcome. Yeah, slap it, baby. Yeah. I really can't wait. Like if you actually look like you look, man, we gonna have a lot of fun. Here's the thing. The Satan thing is Satan never ever forgot God, but God forgot Satan. Do you see? So if you're sitting here in your mental mind, you can forget the physical form happens. It means you can go out there in the mountains and do all the shit. You can just like, but you forgot Satan. You forgot the fact that like everyone. Okay, should I take it off? Fuck it. Here. All right, here you go. Here you go, y'all. Everyone that's out here living on a mountain that thinks they're God. You know what they forgot? They forgot that everyone they're talking to is literally Satan. They're Satan, which is physical embodiment of form. But to talk to them, they had to take form, so therefore they have to become Satan. You have to be Satan to talk to the general public. Like, look at me. Like, I kind of look like a Jesus Christ fellow. I'm a follower of the Jesus. I'm a follower of that. No, I don't follow Jesus, and I don't follow Satan. Who do I follow? What do I follow? What is it? Oh, who's calling me over here? No, I'm trying to talk to you guys. What do we idealize? What is the idealize is idol. Idol worship is the worst thing in the Bible, right? You could do anything you want. You could fuck whores. You could shoot people. You could go into wars. You could do all this crazy shit. But idol worship is the worst. Idol worship is the worst. Don't have an idol. Yeah, there you go. William Carl says, don't have an idol. Idol is something that's stagnant, which connected to voodoo, by the way, because what they do is they take their eye and they throw it into a doll or a Dalai Lama. Now, are we starting to understand what the Dalai is or the doll? If you put a bunch of weight onto a cart, it's called a dolly. If you have a doll or a dolly, you're pushing weight along. You go work in the back room somewhere. Anybody ever push around carts? Push the dolly around. The dolly was called actually 33. Dolly is code word for 33. Do you remember the first sheep that was cloned? The sheep that was shown was the sheep that was, and then you could play with that as much as you want. It was what? It was a factory system of creating more of the same exact thing. So don't become like a sheep. Even though that's pushing around the Dalai Lama. The Dalai Lama is the same thing. Dalai Lama wears an orange robe. Orange means 33. 33 means, there's nothing wrong with 33. 33 is perfection. Unless, of course, you're 100. Because 33 equals 66 equals 99. 33 times 2 is 66 times 3 is 99. But if I had just one more thing, I'm 100. I'm 100%. 100% fucking factual sure about everything that I say. Because I'm not part of the 33 clan. I'm not part of the orange. I'm talking about like reproduction. I'm not talking about reproduce. Here's what they do. They reproduce Dolly. Because what did we talk about yesterday? Bible is Bible. Bible. Bang, bang, bang. But if you were tribal, it would sound different and you would care about, because what the Bible does is they're about where they are. Bang, bang, bang. Go listen to the church bells. The church bells will make your ears feeling awful. Listen to tribal drums. Listen to tribal drums. Because what they're doing is they're taking Bible, which is 2, and they're turning it 3. See that? See, those are the harmonics. These are the harmonics of the tribal situation. Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang. Put that on the... Right? You do that, that's not like a 2-2 beat. That's not a 4-4 beat. So we took tribals. We took tribals from Bibles. Bibles were like stagnant pages. And then we took the Bibles, the tribe took the Bibles and burnt them and looked at the fire and made sounds. And we make different noises. Like that was just a little fun, right? Are you starting to see? I'll take the same liquor you drink and make it different. I'm making liquor taste sweet. I can make the liquor taste like the things that made you sicker to make your kid's sister go, hey mama, where did daddy go? Oh, we missed her. Oh shit. Over the shoulders, boulder holders. We keep rolling slower. Slow down your flow. We keep it racking up on tempo. It's like on the racks, that's where you get the tesseracts, smack. Your bitches across the back, flax. Never even seeded that. Because I never conceded. I always speak facts. You lack luster Henrietta. I was the motherfucker that was the bed wetter. Because in the bed, it's why I stay so warm. Wearing your girl, she was like word porn. Cream corn. This is why we keep your sheep shorn. Well, you're welcome, y'all. Back to Zen 101 lessons. Let me see where we got over here. I sat the bag for y'all. Kurt, yes. Okay, somebody give me something new here because I'm trying to read these things, but it did it again. There we go. I got Kurt, I got Unstance, and I got William always. So I got 3 people in here. Apparently there's 16 people in here, but the 30 don't want to talk. Get off your asses, because me and Unstance and Kurt and Max. Oh, Max, what's up, man? We can talk all day. So if you want to come up here, come to the front of the, just grab the microphone, ask Zen a question. Alan's already here. Torin's already here. Okay, we got 5 people here. Okay, the rest of you 10 assholes. How do you expand your perception? Here you go. How do you expand your perception? Well, you have to involve yourself in different things that are outside of your boundaries of the way that you think time works. Perception is absolutely time. Perception is time. How's that? How would you expand time? Instead of believing that today is it Tuesday? Is it Tuesday? Instead of believing today is 2018 or whatever the fuck or month it is, you'd have to go. Tell you today is much anew, and then you'd have to start from your ability to create new. So, expanding perception is called preception. It's like inception. So you've precepted it. So the way that you understand time. Everybody understands. We call it. Here we go. Here you go. You understand time. Therefore, you understand Satan. Therefore, you understand the cube or the block of salt. So we're living inside of our understanding. I keep saying understanding because you're understanding time. Saturn doesn't care. You could live within Saturn. I live inside of Saturn. I'm Saturnian. But I'm also above Saturn. Saturn doesn't like when I do that, but I will stand above Saturn. It doesn't matter to me. Because nothing is matter. Matter of fact, we're all family, see? We're trying to inform matter. Like, I'm using a material form. Here you go, Torin. I'm using a material form to speak forth my art. So, therefore, I adore Saturn. I adore time. But I'm trying to change time. I'm trying to change physical matter. But I have to use physical matter to do it. If I just jumped out of time and I was sitting up there like some god creature, I could never affect time. I could never change time. And Saturn would just sit here and lord over everything. So apparently somebody said the other day that Uranus is the new Time Lord. I don't know. I don't know who the Time Lord is. But apparently, whenever I speak, things change. I could think and things change because it's working the same way. It just takes a little longer. So let's adjust the way that we think about the world, and let's adjust the way that we draw the world. Because the word draw, Torin, the word draw is 3 words. So you draw a gun, you draw a map, you draw whatever you're drawing, but drawing is always pulling towards. Whenever I sleep at night, if I ever have a dream that is really intense, I wake up in the morning and there's a drool. I've drooled everywhere. I've drooled everywhere because I spit things out. Even during my most intense sleep, I speak words that are so absurd. So we're working with something that people don't tell you can work with. We're working with magnetics. You see? When I do this is magnetically charging. I'm charging my beard. I'm magnetizing my beard. I mean, I could speak things. People are going to hear me when they hear me. People are going to hear me. People are going to hear me. This is damn fucking right. People hear me. But I don't really care. I mean, it's not me. It's just, how do we change time? Like, you're asking in irrelevant questions. You're already doing it. Your artwork is already doing it. Like, there's nothing more you need to ask. You just need to keep creating. Everyone will come to you. You're a magnetic vortex. You think I make these videos for me? Torrin, I make these videos for you, man. Could you imagine that? Could you imagine for 1 second that the year and a half ago I started making videos because Torrin said, I want to draw something and I want to draw something into me. You're drawing me right now. Could you imagine drawing? You already said, Zen, can you say some words? Zen. Here you go. Here's a picture. Put it right there. Right there. Look at. Here, this is what you want right there. Put that on paper. Right? Just go ahead and just snippet that. That's what you want. That's what most people want. They want one singular little image of a way to broadcast and then pull. If you have a broadcast station, what you're using is electrical currency, and you're spinning it out so that people will magnetize to that and be pulled in to the ideas that you say. So, like, you think right now I'm speaking to 14 people? That's lunacy. I'm talking to 5 billion people right now. I'm the most important person on the planet. But most people aren't even near my level. I'm A++. I'm A++. I'm well beyond that. So that's why there's only 4,000 people that even subscribe to me. That's why there's only like 200 people that come and see me, because you are of the upper echelon. You all get it. We're all creators. We're all creators of the new world. The new world is whatever the fuck we say it is. These people out here, they trying to leech on us. They can't do that. You can leech on me all you want. You can take my fucking $30, whatever. I'm good. Just put a little fucking. What do you want me to be? I'll go live in the forest. I don't give a fuck. You don't want to hear me talk no more? I don't care. See, you all the same way. Because it's irrelevant to us, our immediate environment. We'd like everybody to see the beauty and the wonder and the majesty of all of the world that we see. While I may not interact with it every single day, the way that I feel in my soul is the way that all of you feel. I take every single heart that everyone's ever felt, and I put it into me, and I transmute it into the words that I speak. I wouldn't want anybody to be three hours in here watching Zen cry. I would never want that. I'd like you all to wipe away your tears. And if there's 15 people here that can change all of the hate they felt into love, the way that I do it, man, we're gonna have a wonderful experience. Do you think I laugh like that just because I'm a maniac? No, because I laugh from a future timeline. My eyes get clouded up, my ears, but my soul is always correct. I like to grab every one of you by hands and just pull you with me. But I don't want to push, I don't want to pull. I would just say, walk next to me. We go anywhere you go. That was a lot. Oh, look at this. Ah, you bastards. Who made me slap the bag? Who made me slap the bag, you bastards? Slapping the bag. Oh, you bastards. Who did that? Was that William Estes? Was that the cow right there? Yeah. Well, we can switch it up real quickly. All right. Next. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I don't really have So what's next, y'all? Yo, fuck Franz Bag Slaps. I hate it. You know, fuck you, Kyle. You know what? Hey, Kyle. I might have slapped the Franzia bag, but you know what I'm always. You might tell me to drink wine, but I'm a shaman, so I dare y'all to get down with the shaman. You can't handle what shamans do. Yeah, fire. I really want to play some music, but I don't want to get. I don't want this video shut off because this is a really good video. Can you guys tell me, is this pretty good? Are you guys enjoying this? Have I given you guys as much you could hope for and all the wisdom that I have in my soul? Oh, fucking hell. That's fucking ridiculous. Yeah. Hey, Kurt threw his fucking his chart out there. Kurt is a very strong-armed. He's got a lot of green. He's got a lot of earth. He's got a lot of fire. He's earth and fire. Am I right here? Earth and fire, like, but I blow. I make your fire work, and if it gets too much, I'll put it out because I'm water too. But if you, I mean, Earth ain't me. I mean, that's the only element that really misses me. This is why I have to always. The reason that I clutch onto, I hold onto masculine, feminine friends like this thing, is because like this is nice. It's nice here. I mean, I could think about it, but hey, Zen could be gone tomorrow, you know what I mean? Zen could be done. Like, everybody's like, oh, we're going to be 80 years old. I don't know. I don't know about that. Who knows? Who knows? My hair is nice now. I think I'm pretty. I got sweet-ass shorts. I ain't wearing Jordashes. I ain't wearing the horse shorts. Horse shorts. Anybody go ahead and say Jordache horse shorts. Yeah, fire. Oh, you fire and air, Kurt. Fire, air, earth, water. Yeah, I got you. Torrance Garden. You said, "Hey, Torrance Garden, what's going on, man? If you had any idea how much you've inspired my life, you have no idea, man." You said we change the realm with every word we say. It's a lot of pressure. Well, let me do this for you. Should I change seats? Okay. You know what? Here's Torn. Here's what you want. Torn. Here you go. Torn. I'll give you this. I even put a light on for you. Yep. There you go. All right. Can you see me, guys? Or is this too dark? Torn said. Torn went a little. Torn made me burp a little bit. Torn, what are you doing here, man? Torn, how old are you? Are you like 19 or 20? Or are you like old? Are you younger than that? I'll do it for you. So Torn said this. How young are you, man? Cause you can't even grow a beard. which is funny. When I first started fucking with you, I thought you were 23, 24. And I'm like, oh man, am I like shamaning this dude into like a journey that his parents aren't gonna like? Because I'm not trying to fuck with your parents. Like, if your parents want to come talk to me, they can come talk to me. Come live stream with me. Like, I'll tell you. Your son is fucking immaculate. He's super special. You're 7. Oh fuck. Well, there you go, Torn. Here, I'm still gonna ask you a question. I mean, isn't it hard to be told that you're super special? Like, that if they look at your artwork, you're extremely yeah. Torn 17.5 max. Yeah, he is. You're extremely different. I play with my mouth, but that's fucking hilarious. So you said we change realms every day with words. We say a lot of pressure. All right, here we go. Here you go, guys. You want to talk about pressure? Okay, let's talk about the way that we speak. Oh wow, fuck. All right, here's Zen over here. Okay, here's what pressure is. Pressure is the capacity to amplify integrity. Okay. So what you take is frequency. So you have frequency and amplitude. Amplitude is wow, 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 wow. Amplitude is bass. Frequency is modulation. Modulation is what you just said here. I'm gonna go right back through here and say a lot of pressure. If you can take pressure, you condense it into a seed, and then you modulate the seed. Modulating of seed is. Let me. You want me to do this again? God damn, you guys. Okay. Modulating of seed is this. Okay. Now, at the beginning when I had my hair tied up, what I did was I tightened up the heritage. So I made a seed out of my hair. And now all of a sudden I'm doing this. Yes? Yes or no? So these are chi or tree branches. We're branching energy out to the uninformed. So as Torrin said, he said we change this realm with every word we say. So pressure. I pressurize my hair when I put it into a little ball. I put it into a top knot. I put my hair, my heritage, the seed, hair is seed, is H-E-I-R or H-A-I-R. So it's hair. And I ball it up. And I create this little top knot, which is an ego or an egg. And I produce this seed that then produces my voice. My voice doesn't sound like anyone else's. You find these people that are making these videos that are just like talking something, they will never talk to me. They'll never talk to me because of this. Look at me. Look at me right now. You can't talk to me because I'm the king. I mean, I'm not a king. I'm just saying. I'm the Super Saiyan. You see? So what we do here is this. We compress all of these knowledges into seed form, and then it becomes what we are inside of our heart, and then we speak from our heart. If you all say something on here, what I do is I put it into my heart, and then I speak it out through my mouth. Sometimes, if I have to, I'll put it into my hair. I mean, I don't really need to normally have to do that. Like that's stupid to me. I like to get my hair up here. So there you go, Torn. You just have to compress knowledge, and your compression of knowledge is your artwork. But if you got real deep with your artwork, it would be more intense because You ex, you exude and expand your artwork this way. I see when you're drawing, what you're doing is you keep start in the middle and just keep doing it. I want to see you draw a picture from the middle of the artwork and start there, and don't ever move your fucking hand. Don't ever go over there, because I see what you do. You're drawing something and then you draw over here and you start drawing something else. And then you draw over here. Don't do that. Start in the middle and then draw from there. I want to see what happens. You've never done that. I guarantee you have never done that. It's going to be a different piece of artwork, because it's going to be completely from the realm of existence that you live within. But what you did was, when you were drawing, you went like this. And you started drawing outside of the lines. No, draw the whole fucking picture from the middle. Start in the middle and then keep drawing. Anybody? I might have done a lot of artwork in my life. I don't share it with anybody. Mm-hmm. Kin and Kang, yin and yang. I'm gonna go take a piss, and when I come back, hopefully somebody has something to say. Man, 3 hours of Zen live. This is crazy. This shit is crazy. 3 hours of Zen live. We about to go 4 hours. Hot damn. All right, who's left? Who's left here? Because I'm almost near. I'm almost near taking a nap. But I'll definitely. If there's enough people here that want to have a good time, I'll continue on with this. Oh, look at this. Remember earlier we were talking about this? We were talking about magnets. Do you see? Do you see now? Okay, look. Let me show you. Let me show you. All right, fuck. God damn it. I can't bring this too close to the camera, because what's gonna happen is, let me do this real quick. 1 second, y'all. Let's see if that works. Here we go, gal. I'm gonna get a light here for you guys so you can see my stupid face. All right, here we go. So what we have is a circular magnet and a square magnet. This is the beginning of the conversation. Look at. Pay attention. Pay attention to what's going on here. Or did you get the wrong way? Oh, look at that. Look at that. I can't barely get it off of there. Oh shit, it fell. Look at that. Oh man, it broke. I got to get another magnet. Look at that. The circle. See, from this direction you see a square, but I'm holding a cube. I'm holding a cube, and we broke this. I'm gonna go get one more magnet to try to explain something to you. Okie dokie. Okay, one more time, and then you can see my face again. There's the circle. There's the circle, because you're looking at it in 2 dimensions. There's the square, because you're looking at it in 2 dimensions. Okay. You see? 2 dimensions. But in 3 dimensions, it doesn't work that way. You see? Look. I can't get it off of there. I can't get it off of there. It's awful. But if I just drop that, I drop that, now all of a sudden we have how many dimensions? Those things are stupid, right? Those are magnetics. I mean, you could play with electricity, you could play with magnets if you want. If I put this anywhere near the computer, you could never ever listen to me again. If I just put that right there, it would shut the computer off, because it would magnetize everything that's within the informational construct of the vortexes. But what I mean, you're like, what are you talking about? Your phone. I have a phone that works for a very long time. My phone will work forever. But here we go. Look at. Which one would you like? Can you see? Can anybody see the? Look at this. Oh shit! There's pressure there. It was pressure on one side. You thought you were seeing. You thought you were seeing 4 walls, but I gave you a cube. And I also gave you this, which you thought was a circle. But the circle had many, many, many forms to it. And then the circle and the... Oh, up. Look at that. Now, it doesn't matter. What am I holding? I ain't holding shit. And back to the beginning. What's up, Guayan? Neo, Unsa said you've been carrying neodymium in your magnet. Yeah. If you carry a neodymium, nobody wants to get near you. Like when I carry that block in my pocket, nobody gets near me. Nobody. Their phone will be discharged. Their entire system will be done. Like I don't carry that in public because I'm already a neodymium magnet myself. They just don't notice it. But yeah, I hear what you're saying. Listen. So Karmic Okra, what's going on? Oh, are we doing this again? Okay, no, stop that. My hair. There you go. Edge. Hi guys. It's good to see y'all. I'm probably gonna do this until like 4 hours, and be like fucking tanked out of my mind, just to give you guys some information. I'm pretty much blacked out here. You know, you can't see me. I'd like to push some buttons so you can see me, but. All right, Karmic Okran. Tell me what to say. Come on, Karmic. Let's go. Yeah, come on, Kyle. Hey, Kyle, what you been drinking today? Hey, Kyle, can you do me a favor? Can you do me a favor, Kyle Estes? Like I'm so fucking bought into like insanity right now. Can you take the microphone right now? Can you go ahead and make a video right now? Because I'd love to listen to you talk right now because I'm fucking out of my mind. I can't do any more of this. I did 3 hours straight of delivering the highest level of knowledge that has ever come through a portal ever. You know? Nah, you dusted as well. Come on, what the fuck you want me? Okay, so Karmic, come on. You dusted as well. Come on, don't make. Yeah. You know what? You're my best friend in like you know in the sense that like we go to a party and you're like, hey, watch Zen do something stupid. Yeah, I did too. I don't even remember what happened last night, but yeah. Comic Okran, how about this? Can anybody help me here? You know, I give my information for free. Can you help me not be retarded? And that the way you do that is you have to entertain people. Ain't nobody want to entertain people. I'm the only one out here to entertain people. Hey Torn, you want the mic? Oh, come on. Okay, fuck this. Fuck this. I'm putting, you know what? Fuck all you guys. I'm putting Torn on the spot. Torn. We're all coming to your channel right now. Torn, you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready for this? We going to Torrance channel right now. Say yes. Torrance, say yes. Yes. Okay, yes? Yeah! I'm so happy about that. Yeah. Hey, Ahava. I got two lovers. But soon enough we might be together. And Comic Okran and Emma, you already my lovers, so you stop it. Don't be jealous. Yeah, bags packed. We about to go to Torrance Gardens room, and we about to buzz up his home. Fucking yes, next level meetup. Max Hotchkiss, good to see you as always. I can't wait face to face with you because it's gonna be fun. Look at me. Look at this is a great picture. Look at the Zen in the black and white situation. Yeah. But I don't even care about me. I just care about Torrance Garden getting some love, man. Are you guys ready for it? Are you guys seriously ready to see Torrance Garden? I don't know anybody's ever been on his fucking page. Torrin, do it, you little bastard. I'll tell your parents it's okay. I'm gonna sign your permission slip. I signed Torrance Garden permission slip so he could so he could make a video. Yeah, nobody's really ready. Like people listen to Zen, but I'm no one. I'm no one. Torrance Garden though. Yeah, Jeremiah, you know what's up. Emma, you know what's up. All right. Okay, how about this? I'm gonna give you guys 2 more minutes until Torrance says he's ready. He's obviously got to go like clean up his room and make sure his whatever. I don't know how he gets down. I don't know what the fuck he does, but he's got to keep it clean over there. Yeah. Yeah, Emma, you're beautiful. I can't. It was funny whenever the first time that I realized I liked you was Maya and Jen saying like, oh, Zen got a crush on Emma. I was like, I never even met her. I don't even know what she looks like, but you're starting to become more and more apparent with yourself. Yeah. Somebody say something. Nobody feel weird. Torn, are you ready? Okay, I get it. There's only 8 people in the room, but you know. What up, Guanyin? Yeah, Guanyin. Torn's gonna do a song. Are you guys ready? Okay. I'm gonna give you 1 more minute because Torn is still doing. As soon as Torn on this channel says, you be live in 3 minutes. Okay, I got 3 more minutes. I'm gonna entertain you. How can I entertain you? How can I entertain you, fucking weirdos? Yo, Zen is the funniest fucking dude. What should I do for you? You want me to juggle? Okay, fine. Let me go find something to juggle with. Why'd you tell me to juggle, you dumbass? I can juggle, obviously. I just don't have any. I don't have 3 objects in my hand. No, I ate all the fruit in the basket over there. No, let me see what I got over here. God damn you! I use potatoes. You fucking rascally ass bastard. Okay, here you go. Man, come on, don't. Yeah, you gonna make me do this. Yo, Unstance, you're the master orchestrator of all this shit, and I hate you for this. I'll juggle for you. I'm not gonna drop all this shit. Ready? No, I can't even do it. See, there it is. I dropped it. That was terrible. Unstance, you failed. Unstance, you failed. I could have juggled any other time, but the potato, I can't juggle potatoes when I'm drunk. I'm proud of you too for trying to make me juggle. Yeah, because what's really funny is I'm really good at juggling. Yeah, I'm super good at I'm super nice at juggling. But Unstance, don't make me do that. We're only here for one person right now. Unstance, who are we here for? Unstance, come on. Unstance, you're one of my favorite people. Who we fucking with right now? There's one person. We're gonna go there soon. He said 3 minutes. He said he just wanted a little backroom time. Because he wanted to keep his hair pretty and his fucking face all like, he just patted up his whole, yeah. So we're gonna go see Torn's Garden. You guys ready? We got 13 people in the room. Are you guys all ready to go see Torn? Torn is one of my master teachers. If you want to know why I speak like I do, it's because of this magic. Well, Unstance is actually one of them. Unstance is a master teacher. He just doesn't want his credence, his credibility, his C words. So you guys ready? I got knives. If I had a knife, you know what I'd do? I'd throw it right in your fucking face. Unstance. Yeah, we are. I mean, there's a couple other people we're going on tour with. I mean, I got 3 other people I'm going on tour with. But are you guys ready? Torrens Gardens. Put it in YouTube. I'm going there now. Let's go do this. Can we go to this guy? Hey, match. Let's match it up. Let's go. Match Hotchkiss. Emma, Karmic, Unstance, Ahava. Unstance, you're already here. Come on, let's go. Okay, I'm offline right now. Oh, come on, Torin, come on. 1 second. Damn it. Maybe 1 minute. Don't do this to me. Don't make me keep doing this. Okay, fine. 1 more minute. 1 minute. Okay, I'm funny. Okay, if you guys would help me be funny, I could be funny. Okay, I'm only funny because you people are funny. I'm actually the most humble person you ever met. Like I don't even get to talk. I'm like, you have to put a quarter in. You have to put a quarter in for Zen to be funny. I'm not funny. You're funny. You're funny, so you want. Unsa says, "Shit, what do we do for a minute?" Ha. Okay, hold on. Let me sit down on my phone. Oh shit, man, potatoes. Torrens Gardens is gonna be the greatest ever. But in the interim, do we see here? What do we see? Deposit 25 cents for Unstance. For him to ask, if you give me 25 cents, I will allow Unstance to tell me what to do next. I can't juggle this. I'm way too drunk to juggle. I mean, that's retarded. I'm sitting there at the front of the fucking circus. I'm only talking shit because the circus needed somebody to talk. You can't just throw elephants out there. You can't just throw people out there to do shit. You need somebody to talk. I'm the talker. Potatoes? Okay. I want to juggle these things. What's up, Zach Corona? Where you been at, man? Hey, how's your jaw doing? Are you ready to talk yet? You ready to talk game? You ready to talk, young man? All right. All right, we got 30 seconds left. 30 seconds left because I'm getting a little bit of a headache. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, I know. This is basketball talk. Let's go. Torrens Garden, if you don't start this in the next 30 seconds, I'm gonna be really pissed because I'm trying to watch something. I'm tired of her. I just did 3 hours and 30 minutes. I just did 3 hours and 30 minutes of fucking extra spectacular manifestation, cognitions. I don't even know what cognition means, but I'm out here doing this shit. So y'all in the room, are you ready? Are you ready? Torrens Garden right now. Let's go. We're going to this channel. I don't care. I don't care. If you ain't ready, you ain't ready. I ain't ready to be fucking. I'm drunk. I don't care. Let's go to Torrens Gardens, everyone. It's been a pleasure. It's been fucking lovely. Let's go to Torrens Gardens. Bang bang. Good to see y'all.